Trees before me come up. You can hear me good? Before you come up. You can hear me good? Testing 1 3. Are you hearing me? Trees, you hear me or what? Hmm? You know what? Nobody not here. That trees need an answer. Hello, 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 hello. Mm. Yeah, hear me? Oh, trees not answer. It's like nobody not hear nothing. Damn earpiece are going with a bag of something then you know man.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, hello.
Oh yeah, hear me. Remember me tell you say me you look like well, two people there. I wonder who them.
Well, I'm one of them.
I who the next
Now,
one of them.
one of them, I don't know, they disappeared. So it's just me. They came on and left. Why
Right?
you leave?
Them need to leave because why them up? That's the question. Why are you up? Why we up? Well, sir, yes, sir. Those
They-
indiscipline.
they- They'll watch it when you end it.
Right?
It'll be what is that?
Me send a message to Blaze a while ago and tell live. All him now can cope with this situation here because look, what sir? A 4 hour with on the phone, 5 hour. 5 hour. Mm-hmm.
That probably was him trying to see if we really came on.
Why we chat too much, you know? Yo, listen to me. We chat too much. You understand me? Well, there's no reason when we get down in it, we have to do the fiance somebody. Half a day. Half a day. Like,
It's
what could have
get shit
possibly
done.
a talk about so long? Yo.
Everything. Still get shit done
Mm-mm.
though. Still get shit done.
I'm here to tell you, if I
That
even five,
multitask is real.
if I were 5 hours later, the clothes are going on the machine. You say, you know, all because we did the care, me can't move. Well, sir, when I tell me, remember, say me I wash. Me forget for about 3 hours. Say me I wash. Say, John, no. I think I blaze what we realized a while ago. Me say, Ratted, the clothes them there in the machine for going to dry from when?
I
From about
remember you
after
said that
11.
too, but I thought you was done.
Done. Well, sir, mm-mm. Boy, well, the good thing is, I mean, today's Sunday, so, you know,
Right?
and the whole day can do whatever you never do. But me now I'm not do today still. Me kind of good. Me do everything. Me do my big cleaning already. And me do my washing. The last one just go in. So me just need for fold up when they make come out, right? And me done clean house already and change up sheet and bed and everything, room clean, everything clean up. So
Just have to do all of that
me not have
today.
to do no, I have none of that to do. Oh God, I'm so glad.
Get my
Mm-mm.
hair done. That's debatable.
Right.
That's debatable.
Well, my ear definitely not have no hope. Kite flat right up.
That is debatable. Once I finish doing everything else, I want to be bothered.
Me just hope and pray say nobody not see me on the road for the next week. Like for 1 week, me no want nobody will know me see me. And,
Everybody's gonna see you this
and you
weekend. You don't want them to.
me see them, and you me see them, I go run. I run
Everybody.
yeah.
That's
But
how
them have
I
to go
feel.
run me down because them now get a chance to come near me. Cause as me spot them, me start run. Yeah, they got to run me down. And that me I talk about. I mean, there's no way me can stand up still for you make maybe get a picture of my head. So you have to go catch me on the go. You're gonna have to catch me on the go. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if they do, it's not like you bald head.
Me know but I will plat up I go.
So I'm saying it's
We
not like
plat
you bald head.
we
The
plat
plaits
up
is
I go.
because you're not bald head. That's the plaits because you're not bald head. So if you're gonna take a picture, take them in the back too. You see how long they hang. That
Right,
hang time.
right, right.
Get that hang time. If you take a picture, get that hang time.
And that alone would have saved me right there. So 'cause the hang time
Right,
I carry weight. You understand what I say?
right.
Yeah. So then we at least can say, well, you're flat up, but it long. You know?
That's it.
So that might save me right there. So.
That's that right there. Because I really don't have to wear a wig. That's what it's stating. I really don't
Right,
have to. I choose to.
right.
So, get that together.
But me still know want them.
Yeah, I know. I know. But
Me
that's
still
just
know want me don't
you
want
just
the
got to be
picture thing.
prepared for it. You got to be prepared for it just in case. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or one
No
flat up picture
surprises.
start circulate. Oh Jesus
Mm-mm.
God.
But see, under the picture, you could put, but check that hang time.
Right? Well, at
Check
least
them
we have a
edges.
backup plan.
Check,
At least we have a
check,
plan if it
check
happens.
them edges. Check
Right?
them edges.
I still have edges. My edges are
Your
all
bra
here.
got these. Then you gotta ask them, your bra got these? Does she have these? Does she have hang time? Does she have edges? If she don't, don't even worry about it. Don't
Right.
This ain't for you.
Right. Well, it make me feel like a bit about my platinum.
And you're supposed to. My hair is short.
Listen, me not care what them want to say. We need to take off the false ear them and make we head breeze.
You
We
supposed
head
to.
listen, we head need to breeze. We need to wash we ear and oil up with good up scalp with right now with me.
Listen.
I'm using garlic oil, castor oil, and hair mayonnaise mixed together. Oh, and my ear is nice and
I
soft.
got some castor oil and some something from Dr. Sabi. Some hair ointment from Dr. Sabi. But I also have some what is that Hawaiian? There's some shit that my girlfriend told me is some type of Hawaiian hair moisturizer that has like 14 different um herbs in it.
We need it. Well, me not
And
really need it. Me need to stop it. Me don't need it, but me don't want it. Me don't.
and some glycerin.
Right.
Those two mixed help her grow her hair. I mean, to a thick consistency.
I
So
think me don't want the thick, but me don't want the length. Me don't want no more length than this. Yeah. Because my ear already long and hard to manage, and me can't bother. You understand me? So I'm actually eat my ear. Like in a real life. Enough time I make for just chop off everything. And
I like
my mother
I hate
always
the
stop me.
fineness of my hair. Like if I put water on it, it's curling up. But I want it to be I mean it's thick until I put water on it. That's the thing. But I've lived with perms for so long that this, like, if I get the way my hair is now, if I felt my roots and they felt like this, I'm instantly getting a perm. It was just like instantly. It's too
Maybe
much.
if I make it grow all the way out.
I mean, but it has. It's all the way grown out. There's
Oh
a
no.
times that I done been on here, like my camera was on and I didn't know. My little fro was showing.
So what me did there?
You was on here.
So me not see
Of course
nothing.
you was on here because you let me on.
No, but me not see nothing.
Well, it's on there. I don't give a fuck.
Look
Who
like some
cares?
I must say true me. The phone put down.
Yeah, because I had it on camera. I was like, oh, let me turn the camera off. But the camera was on, so there's a couple times. But see, if I cared, I would have said, sent you a message like, delete this live and let's go on another live. But since I don't give a fuck, it's still on there. Because
Oh,
at
but
the end
you
of the day,
the live them short still, so it actually not to delete the live, it can trim.
and
It
no,
can use
it was at the beginning, but it was always at the beginning when I first came on. It was like twice. at the beginning when I first came on. But the thing is, I don't care.
Yeah, but me want to see the afro.
It was on there. You could
Me
have been
want to see
asking
the
me to see
afro.
my afro. It's on there.
You want to see
Like,
afro? Your boss is bad.
let me see. It's on
Afro
there.
is back. Afro is back in style.
Afro, yeah, but I don't want, we ain't gonna keep no afro. This is for instance that they grow. You understand what I'm saying? This is for in the house and getting it healthy and letting it breathe. You know what I mean?
Right?
We ain't gonna tap with no motherfucking afro. We
Yeah,
not,
but you still you want me outside with my platinum.
because
I
your
yeah,
plaits are, yeah, but your plaits are, no, you want yourself outside with the plaits.
yeah,
Not, you said that you was going out because you was letting your hair breathe. You was gonna go out and you didn't want nobody to see you. That's a difference. When I go out, I definitely have a scarf on. I wear a
sometimes I
scarf.
put on the bonnet, but that's when me want to cover me the
That's the
falls there, the
thing.
falls there. But me I say, to me not me more me ear for me not want me sometimes me not rub it up yet and everything. So me just put on the bonnet and just go have maybe me just run go Walmart and come back so me not care. But right now me want me head for just a breeze out.
That's where I'm at with it. Like the only time I have a scarf on is when I go out, But other than that, I make sure that it's out. I have my ointment, I massage it, and I was supposed to get my hair done today. My sister forgot, I forgot. She's supposed to come tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I still want her to come tomorrow because I'm not going nowhere. That's the thing. This is the time where I can, it was cold out. It was the thing was it was snowing and cold. I ain't going no motherfucking where. It's the best time to let my shit breathe because I ain't going nowhere. So every time I would take it out, I would trim the color off, and you know, well, every time I take it out, I you know, trim it at the top. That's the best way to make it grow thicker. So we good. So maybe tomorrow or next week I might get it done. 'Cause if I get my top done, that means I have to go get my sides and back cut off. That's another. It still won't be in a ponytail.
I wonder where I wonder if Richard's still there. Ron Robin.
Round Robin was yesterday that he didn't go to.
Oh, hold on. I know Saturday night I Ron Robin.
Yeah, but I think it was his sister that had the last one, or the woman that runs it wanted to have it on Friday,
Oh,
and so he didn't make it though.
mm,
I know he did make it. He went there, then went home, and was supposed to get dressed and go back out, and he fell asleep.
mm-mm. Then then say more tonic in my hearing. Gotcha. Richard, you need tonic. Feral. My God.
He was out working all day.
That's why I need a tonic. The tonic will help you when you work hard. You understand? I mean, you know why I try to go around the tonic, yeah, and the arrowroot orange. Help me get through this night.
Well, he'll listen to this again. Say, I didn't know there was a live, but I listened to it.
Right? You're going to
Hmm.
hear me talk about this damn arrowroot, yeah, and feral. Mm-mm. I put in the description for the live. I have nothing to talk about.
Okay. Well, we have one extra silent listener. Hello, silent listener. Here's one extra person.
Oh yeah, somebody did it.
Somebody.
No, oh them did it. Well, it's 3 o'clock
Mhm.
in the morning.
I told you it was gonna be somebody. Said it was
Say
somebody.
we're weird, right? We want to come on live 3 o'clock in the morning just because we want to be here by ourselves. We're fool, buddy. That's fool. Lord
YouTube
God.
would never understand it. Would never understand.
Nobody that understand what I want right. So like, okay, why do I do that? Why I do it? And then you don't have nothing to talk about. Okay.
Nothing. We made the decision 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's going live. Mm-mm.
Right. Right. Because we can't study where we can't TM. Can't study we can't program and we can't TM. So all 4 o'clock in the morning, just stay all alive. Eh.
And you don't
And
want likes. You don't want likes,
nope,
subscribers, or
you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to share. You only have to do what you feel like doing. So if you feel like, you like. If you feel like just do what you feel like do. Yeah. Without nobody I tell you if you do it or force them. You know them with it? Do
Oh,
it in your
they
do
don't
it in
know.
your body. Do it in
They
your body.
don't know.
Do it in your mind, I tell you.
Mm-mm. I think that's where a lot of the silent listeners come from. They don't want you to know that they on there, but they watching,
Right.
but they don't want you to, you know.
Yeah, but look here, I understand it because me silent listen from people page all the time because me either not like them or me just did it for fast one something and go away. So me don't want them know me did it. So me I want silent listener to
Right? We all are.
Yeah. Because some of them me not like them, but me need to go hear something. Me want hear something and somebody just go listen quick and fast and then me gone. As a matter of fact, if it is design where you could have known somebody did it, me wouldn't come.
Right.
So YouTube know what them did I do when
The
them do
best
that.
way.
Because guess what? If there was anywhere you could have known, me nah come. Cause me no want you see me. Me no want you see me there. Cause me no want you go have talk, not have you said yum 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 yum. And you still a watch me. You know
So
that they
I
gonna
see
you
you,
know
and I
that they
see
gonna
you.
you know that they gonna say, right? Oh, you say you don't
Mhm.
like me, but every time you itch up on me sit and watch. And they gonna say, so that's why me could go there. Cause me no want give them that thought there. Me no want give them that thought there. The thought they gonna burn me. Eh? No, me no want you have the talk. My gosh. YouTube know what them did that do. Them know say enough people would go pop people sitting. People would have half of the audience what them have now. Now half of the audience not like them.
And that's why motherfuckers got to do at least. I think it's like you got to be on there at least 3 minutes for it to register on your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm.
so they got to keep your attention for at least 3 minutes.
But
And I'm bad at liking people's shit. Like I scroll through people's shit, and it could be shit that I like, I laughed at, or whatever. I'm bad at liking it, like
me
putting a
too.
heart on it or something like that.
Me too.
I've been through shit, people's whole motherfucking thing, and they put a like or heart or nothing.
Me not like enough. Me not like enough what me supposed to like. But me have some way. You have some things where me go on where me like because it's so impressive or it's so amazing that I was forced to like. But that rarely happens. So enough
Me
people
too.
can. Yeah, it rarely happens. So I would if a time me just pass through and half hour me watch me not like this somebody. Like
Yeah,
the mix up one them and all these mix up things. Like most of them me
I
not like
don't
them.
put none of that on.
Me not
No.
like them, but me just
Mm-mm.
want hear what go on over there. Cause me want hear the mix up them so we can know everything what go on. Me want know everything what go on in the street,
So I
everywhere.
want to know about the young guy. What was his name? Prince something. The song that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, it bad.
Yeah.
Him have the vice would be one of them.
Love
I hear
him.
what? Him have the vice would be them kind of war DJ them.
Yes,
Him have the
yes,
war DJ
yes,
vice, but instead
yes,
him a use it for do
yes,
gospel.
yes,
It's absolutely amazing.
yes. That's what I said.
And it's like me I hear voice and me I say, Jesus peace, it remind me of young time, young days.
Yes,
It's like a
yes,
mixture between
yes.
listen, it's a mixture
War
between bounty.
songs,
Let me
but
tell you.
it's war songs. I mean, it's like he's doing, um, like if he was to do a clash with somebody, he would win.
Yes,
But
him is
he's doing gospel, and how
mhm.
can you be hard in gospel? Like he go
Me
hard.
love it. Me love it.
Oh my god! When I heard that, I
Love
was
it.
like, I don't even know how many times I listened to that over and
Me
over.
love it. Me
I
love it.
don't
And
even know how many times I
the
listened to it
lyrics them
over.
good.
Yes,
Lyrics
yeah,
them good. Can me pay attention to the lyrics? Can me say, all right,
yeah,
you have the
me
vibes and
too.
everything, but more hear the
Hmm.
lyrics them. So I listen it again. So I listen to the lyrics them carefully, and then I say, okay, the lyrics them are win. So I say
Right,
you have a mix. You have a mix. The vice is like a terrafabulous,
right,
mixed with one bounty killer
right,
mixed together. So just
right.
imagine it. It's absolutely amazing.
and it's all gospel. It's
Oh God.
like like I
Yo.
don't even know how he came up on my screen. Like I don't even know how he came up on my screen. I was like, oh my! When I heard that, I was like, oh, let me send this to Pepper Seed because this right here, this is
Mm,
a definite.
it's a win.
This is
Listen,
a definite,
you see that they sang there? Him could have sing it in a class with somebody will sing a war song and beat them.
hands down.
Because everybody are gonna make the first of all, everybody are gonna give him victory because of the creativity and the fact that yeah, use this to kill the war song, yeah. And if a gospel and then, people love God and then sitting there, so it's like, it would have it's perfect. The song is perfect, it's a 10 out of 10
And
song.
still have that fight in him,
So that me I tell you,
like
man.
it's a war song. Even when he's singing it, even to
Yes,
have that
sir.
fight in you and that grit in you, but it's a war
Mm-hmm.
song. Like I'm ready to go to war. Like, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
but
to
guess
war
what?
for Jesus, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know. He just popped up on my timeline. I was like, oh my God. Let me listen to this
Mm-hmm.
again and again and again.
Yeah,
Like,
you see all them something I know them something I mean when me say I wish me did rich and have my own record label and I could have go and find all the talent them we need to be, known and seen. And I'm gonna just have all of these people. But I want a label we just do that. We not work with nobody already established. No. Be a new face, new people, new talent. New talent we need to wake up at dancer. We need a new talent them now. Yeah,
I
and you
feel
happy,
as
and you
though
happy
him
to sing
being
that, and you happy to sing authentic dancehall. No trap business, no confusion. We don't know where you're going with none of this,
right,
none of that.
right.
No, it have to be authentic dancehall sound. Yes,
But the
only.
way he presented the way he presented that shit, I feel as though that would his music would attract his age people, younger
Hmm.
people, and make them rethink some shit. You know what I'm saying? The way he presented that whole song was like I could see that going to younger people, like making you really think
Hmm.
and listening to it and then looking up some of that shit. Like, is this real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this really in the Bible? Yeah.
We need more of that. We need more of him because we
That's what
lost, we
yeah.
lost as a nation, Yeah, I
Oh,
tell you that.
amen.
I must say, it's
Amen.
a 91-year-old them rape. Listen, so how should I see it? I don't remember why in Jamaica newspaper for them. So me don't know where Richard they get film argument from about grandson. 'Cause I don't know so. The man, them say him claim say him used to be a pastor, or he must tell her say him is a pastor when him go in there. Mr. Tree, if you listen, I laugh till I nearly dead. Yo, we can't have to take bad things make joke. Where man say in that video? We say me I listen to this video, yeah, and the man attack and sit me I wonder if a real thing. Have you said then what you say? Listen, she a recuperate well in a hospital and she, him never hurt her though, like lick her or nothing. So at least we're thankful for that. And we thankful for the fact that him never kill her. So we have to always look in at the story them and walk we feel thankful for.
And
Yeah.
I was sleeping all that time, whatever that conversation was. I don't know what that was. I missed all of that.
Oh yeah, your man 91-year-old they get raped in Jamaica like last week.
Oh shit! Yeah, I missed that. I missed that.
Mm-hmm. Terrible, terrible. Oh God. It's just like I don't even know how to feel. I feel like I need you for really and truly you're not supposed to like them the kind of people that them not even go jail. Like me feel like it's supposed to be you try them and I just death penalty same time. Like me not feel like me not think you for get for live still. Because 91, really?
91. Mm-mm. You know how much shit she
Have
done already been
mercy.
through?
Oh my God. The woman never maybe imagine a parent for 91 years and this gonna reach at 91. God. Make
Mm-mm.
you all wish you did dead from your 90. Cause you wouldn't have to face it. Eh?
Shit you done been through in your life 90 whole years. You know we was going through, but this country was going through 90 years ago.
Exactly.
and,
A rough time,
and what she survived
Hello, a
and what she
rough time that
saw and survived. And then you wait to her later years when she like, I'm at peace with myself and I've made it this long, and then you put her through some traumatic shit. That's
Yo,
going to shorten her life. It's
she
going to
used to
shorten
fear
her
cut.
life.
She used to fear cut cane in a cut cane
Mm,
in a. And man, that's a lot. That's a from like, yo, I went that chiban. Me not even I went that chiban. What should I be? Let me see. Should I be under the 20s? Well, the 20s, or 1920 something. Would that be
you
90?
know what I mean?
Let me see how much. Hold on. Let me see. 60, 20.
30
All right. So
something.
let me see. 1930. Should that be 70 and 24? 94. Okay. So that would have been 1930. So about 1934. Let me see. 34. So that would have been 66 and 24. 90. Okay. Should be 1934 or 1933. What are they?
You know
That's
the
a
shit
lot,
that's
long
going on
before
then.
independence, long before
Slavery.
independence.
We went through all that. Went
Not
through all
even
that.
them
Knowing
time.
about like,
Listen, them time the
mm-mm,
Jamaica not even independence. That a be a confusion, a be a
mm-mm.
problem, a be a key and feeling. Well, sir, rough time. And if you see make it through the whole of them, the judgment there, eh? Make it through everything, every obstacle, everything, and you
And
reach
you
the
at
end.
the end of your life thinking, oh my God, just thinking out now, reflecting all. That's one thing about working with senior citizens that we're that age. For them to sit and talk to me and tell me about all the things they have been through and the trials and tribulations, and they at this stage right now where they at peace, and if it's their time to go, they ready. But they've lived a certain amount of time in peace. You know what I'm saying? Through the trials and tribulations of a younger life to right now being in
Me
peace
hate the
where they
man.
at, and then you fuck that up.
Trees me
Mm-mm.
hate the man. Trees me hate him bad.
You fuck that up.
Eh,
Mm-mm.
listen, Mr. The way me hate the man, we can't even
Right,
explain to you.
right.
Them say them have him in a police custody. Me hate him, me not supposed to reach in a custody. Me don't know
Yeah,
what I want.
yeah. And in the jail, he supposed to be fucked up.
Me don't know what kind of you know for going in a jail. You know for going in a jail. And I get no whole heap of time you go get out there so. So you go there right back a road.
Right back the road's gonna
No.
end your life. If that any part of my family, right back the road. But in
Listen.
July, in jail
Yeah,
would be
but
in jail.
it
But
sound me don't know based on how it sound like she not nobody for end him life.
oh shit.
Because me not hear
By
nobody me not hear
herself?
about no me not, yeah, she want live there. Where you put them there,
Mm,
where everybody me not hear nothing about no picnic, me not hear but everybody good at dead already. Because you are live so long. Half of
right.
them good half of them good all are dead. And plus me don't know if you did even have. Me not go. You know what you want there and you're old but I need somebody there with you. Me know that.
Listen, that's like that one video that I seen you of the girl that was smacking this woman in her doorway and was saying, "Quit playing with me." And then she would smack the woman, like had her by her shirt and quit playing with me. She smacked the woman, and the woman kept saying, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" She smacked this woman like 3 times, and the person that was videotaping it was like so in shock. You know what I'm saying? And every time she turned around to the camera, she's like, "Quit playing with me," and just smacked the woman. I said, "Quit playing with me," and smacked the woman. Okay, so in less than 24 hours, that bitch had 15 shots. Was only
Mm-mm.
15 years old. Quit fucking playing with me. There's no possible way. They say that she, like, the woman's daughter was her girlfriend or ex girlfriend or some shit like that because she seemed like she was hard, like she was a dyke. You know what I'm saying? She
Mm-hmm.
didn't look 15. She looked like a grown ass woman. She didn't look, especially smacking somebody. She didn't look 15. But bitch, yeah, they said in her apartment she was found with 15 shots. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
basically. Yeah, basically. No possible way that you could smack my motherfucking mother. Talking about, are you serious? What? And I think her
Mm-mm.
mother, she had a brother and a sister. I mean, a brother and a mother. I think they had them in like witness protection, change name, move. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, I mean, she smacked this woman so motherfucking hard 3 times. I couldn't even imagine watching that shit of you smacking my mother. I
But
couldn't
listen,
imagine it.
say so many people them when they around the area. with granny there. Right, them company sitting on a talk and I say, oh Lord, we feel sorry for her because she will live over there. One man say, oh, when him damn yard, just a listen out and look over the fear and everything. Him want to know so she alright. I be say, why? Me no know. Nobody at time if you can go look, go stay with her. Nobody. Oh
Mm.
God.
So who's this motherfucker? He came. He knew she was by herself, and
And mouse can broke in, him take out
mm-mm.
two of the piece of the window.
Oh shit!
Like she
Fuck
have the window, you know the one them where, like, me don't know if you know them sliding window there at Jamaica, right?
yeah, yeah.
The man take out some of them so him could get space to go through. And when
Mm-mm.
him go in, she say, him say to her, say him is a pastor.
Mm. Pastor sneaking in the window. What is that?
Pastor, master, rape the woman. Why me I tell you, I don't know how to deal with the fact that 91 year old, me can't take it.
Okay. Mm-mm.
And you in a custody, me can't deal with that either. Can't deal with it. Cause human rights all over this yeah. When nobody can't even really do nobody not know out there. A big excitement.
Shit, every excitement.
Me I tell you, and then enough of them no want unless you have to find a way to put him in a somewhere when the person nasty back road. Tell me so and you know me I say, I don't know. Some because nobody not even want other no charge panels. Man try come out here. And then half of them in there just like you. Drunk bro.
But
Them do
not that
be
deep
things
of
too.
a, I mean, that there's one guy I start following because he speak the truth. He's an ex-convict. He done been in prison, and the shit he talk about that go on in prison is real life. You know, like in America, there's no possible way that he would not be fucked up. There's certain shit like he was, and the guy was saying, when you come into prison, you come with your paperwork saying what your charges was and all that shit. And when you're in that motherfucker, your cellmate is gonna ask you what your charges are. If you say, "Oh, I forgot my paperwork," or "Oh, I sent it home," or "Oh, I forgot it," you're instantly getting fucked up because either you're a child molester, a rapist, you're one of those where that's not tolerated in prison.
First of all, them not put him with spot the regular man them not put him with the other people them like him there. So all them a put him near pedophile them. I don't want them to touch pitney kind of sitting. So all I want to
Oh,
stick.
well, then they one of a kind. Then they one of a kind. In
So
real prison, they don't do that. You literally have to. It depends on what you do. They have certain sections if you've already been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You're going in the population, but if you get fucked up and you survive, there's certain sections that they send you in. Like there's certain sections that you can request to be in. He was saying like gang members, like if they're affiliated with a gang in jail, and then they no longer want to be in that gang, there's a certain section, and that same section is with pedophiles and rapists and all that. But that same gang member is actually forming a gang in that section too. So now they'll be like the Don. You know what I'm saying? But as far as rapists and all that, you still getting fucked up.
the
If
thing
there's
now,
if
put
you
them out
coming to
them
jail,
also.
you still getting fucked up.
The only chance we have for them they go him out a road yeah. That them reach for do.
Mm.
But them run go the stuff is safety because them reach human rights reach over the same time. Like when remember the one way one remember the guy where they kill they him kill a cousin. A cousin? I remember if she was him cousin. And our four pitney them. Kill a whole of them at Jamaica. This was like 2 years ago. Or about, I don't know, 2 to 3 years. I'm not sure, I remember. But I one of them there. And him kill the whole of them, right? The whole of pitney them, and she, right? And when them have him in a jail, them kai come out say must he get beat up in there. I get And them human rights reaching there fast. I interview him, I talk to him. Oh, if he's feeling any pain, if he have any pain in him back,
Oh,
you know,
fuck.
if him big the way the people them are going, me have to wonder if them me have to ask them says then this real? Because who have all this care for this
And
person?
sympathy,
He
yeah.
killed five people,
Mhm.
including four children. I don't know what is all this concern about the back. I think me they all cuss about that shit. Me they cuss about
That's
that
where
shit
the
when it
that's where
happened.
the that's where the fake Christian shit come in. Like there's certain things that there's certain things
First of
that
all, a death penalty, you forget to kill the five of them. You take five life, you need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Death penalty need to be there for that. Them the case that you kill a woman and her four people. Hello, you need to get the death penalty. There is no more nothing where you are going with this. After death penalty that you gone too far now. You gone too far. Five, you take
that's
out
like
five one time and you want to live. You never know so nothing can go so.
that's just like Jeffrey Dahmer with his shit. Some motherfucker paid some family member paid somebody in that motherfucker to make sure that he no longer lived. Hmm.
Some of the crime them you forget the death. But you see, that's why some of them country there, you know, you have to understand why them deal with them something like so because look, certain country them not play with them pedophiles something and them something where them are going with you know.
Right, right.
You know nothing.
It's one of them.
You get dead by the firing squad. Something hanging chop off it something
Mhm.
happen. Look at them Saudi Arabia they Saudi Arabia right now the only country in the world will still chop off people head. Come and read it last week. Remember me that tell you? Them still
Mhm.
chop off. They're the only country right now would do that. Yes. So the I feel like say you're gonna be no pedophile and them something they go chop off. In the square them do it. So everyone can watch.
That'd be the same one where if you steal, they chop off your motherfucking hand. I mean, it's you losing limbs.
Right? So you see, that we teach a lesson. Them criminal in Jamaica when them do the things, them trees. If you don't mind chop them the little time when them get them still a go see back road again. It don't make no sense. Like you still a
Mm,
go see back road. You rape 91, you still a go see back road.
so
You not get life.
that's
First of all,
definitely not happening.
it doesn't even carry a life as the as what them can give. Like a murder. It have to be murder for your life come into play.
And you definitely ain't making it out here.
So, 90
Erica, you're not making it. You're definitely not making it. Like they're gonna stab you up in the shower somewhere. It's
right.
there's just certain shit when you go to fuck the real prison here. There's certain shit you
And then
cannot
the
be
worst part
convicted
about that
with.
story, yeah. No, who I gonna look for the lady? Me need somebody over there with the lady because I can't go and chef go back there and just stay there by herself again. I can't deal with it.
Petrified. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
he already took the last couple years that she would have been here.
Oh my God.
He already stripped her of that.
Man shot in the years now
Right,
she have left.
right, right.
Cause she could all want dead. She could all have said, Lord, if me did dead already, this wouldn't happen to me.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Like, if you did dead at 90, you could have escaped the rape. It's terrible. I hate the man. I hate him bad. I can't believe him do this to that age lady. And if you do this,
And that shit is real. And you start thinking about, I've been here too long anyway, and
yeah,
mm, will definitely cut their life expectancy down.
you
Even if
must.
you're strong with, I mean, just to be terrified to be in your own shit. You know you ain't got nobody. I don't give a fuck. They got to put bars up around your windows, and you definitely scared to come outside. And then the embarrassment of coming out and people feeling
I
sorry
one
for
thing
you.
though, you know what? I one thing though, but you know what? Even though, yeah, people feel sorry for her, but you know what happened? Me see some of them attack on it like some people live body and you can hear the actual tear in a them voice, you know? Them not pretend. You know them when you live with somewhere somebody old there, you just feel like,
Right.
oh, is an elder, you respect them and them for with it. So me feel like them a go bounce around more. and try for
Hopefully, that I mean, definitely, hopefully,
feel so. Me feel so. Well, there was two women on the way attack, and you can hear this. You can hear it that advice. Them two women there and two man, two other man, neighbor man. One of them, he must say, boy, me always have to look over there to see if everything alright. But wish them could I get somebody to come look about her. And they say, we are family there. God have mercy. But then again, not to go into details, but you remember what we not talked about earlier, you know?
right,
So we
right,
don't, so we don't
right,
know. We don't know. You
right,
understand what I mean? So we don't mention that, but you know what I say.
right.
You know? So you know, say the game can play. God have mercy.
Well, I mean, even with having the couple people that really said something like that's fucked up what happened, at least you know that at least them people will definitely be looking out for her. And she
Mm-hmm.
feel like a motherfucker give a fuck about her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
it's they have to go through that shit just for
She's terrible man. 91 years old and this how we are now.
the motherfucker that did it. You never even understood what she went through, the trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But Lord have mercy for you, you're just supposed to can just know. You don't know the specifics, but you must know so that woman in the past, they in the Gideon. Cause Gideon this in to 91
Right.
years. And then
Right.
when they calculate how far 91 go back in, that was different kind of Gideon, To experience all of the Gideon them, And the different kinds, So, and that is somebody they we're supposed to love all somebody who are 91.
Right.
Because them supposed to full of wisdom and a bag of things. Them can teach you one word for sitting. So,
Educate you on shit you never even thought about.
man, we love to sit and chat to all people. Like, hey, you say, when me talk to my father, chief, I'm going to tell me the things them. Well, say, come like you're in a movie and you can't move. You come like you're in a movie and you can't move and you're stuck. And you just tune into the movie. You understand me? You don't want to miss nothing. You don't want to miss nothing. You might say, oh, Miss Super, me I go to bathroom. And me just a bleach for him to come out quick. I already come out, he must say, I wish I want me to say again. Me, I remember, me know exactly where it is, so we can tell you exactly where you need to pick up back from. So you did reach when the woman says me know exactly where it is, because I want you carry on from there, so because we need to hear what going happen to the lady. You understand what I say? It's so interesting, these stories they have. My God.
Was one of the reasons why I loved my job when I first started. It's like talking to these different people of different races and listening to how they were raised, how they raised their children. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different aspect of a history lesson.
It's like a different movie, every
It's
person.
different. Every fucking thing. Like it's different because of shit that we read in books or what they try to teach us in school. And then you're getting this first hand knowledge of, and then like with me, with different races, even white people, you know what I'm saying? They tell me about their stories. I tell them about my stories. Some of them. I tell them about how I was raised because they have this different perception of black people and what they see, like never interacting with black people. What they see on TV and what they hear is what they believe. We like savages. They always get the most ignorantest motherfucker that can't talk and can't, that's the and they listen. I done had many a clients think that we was all ignorant and couldn't read and couldn't talk right because that's what they saw on TV. And that's the only interaction they ever had with black people. You know what I'm saying? If you really look at it, like in America, you see all these people they interview on TV, but especially back in the day, every motherfucker that they talked to about some shit was it sounded like a country bumpkin, like an illiterate country bumpkin And that's how they saw us. Like that shit used to floor me. Like we couldn't talk right, we wasn't educated. You know what I'm saying? So then here I come. I got to prove you wrong. And just to listen to, and then when you get those that were raised like in racist homes, and the black people was always some type of help, or you know it's crazy to listen to all these motherfucking stories and then bring them back into whatever century and time we was in. We ain't like that. We're not like that. All of us aren't like that. You know,
Right.
that's TV. You know, so I mean, I used to love their stories, but I love to tell some of my stories and let them know where I've come from and where I'm at and where I choose to go. You know what I mean? And give them that different perspective, because there's a lot of people I work for that was terrified of black people. Like they swear me down. Like the elder people, like the kids love me, but the people that I was supposed to be taking care of thought I was gonna have somebody come rob them when I left, and like
Mm-mm.
all that shit. Oh, it used to be crazy, but to know me is to love me. Like to know that I'm passionate about what I do and I'm very good at it, and then be able to sit down and talk to people and tell them the difference of what they see on TV and what real life on being black in America is. It's like mind blowing because it changed their whole perspective on black people, you know, which I felt good about. Before you leave this earth, I want you to know that shit that you was going through back in the day, we ain't doing none of that today. We ain't doing none of that. Ain't no more slaves. Ain't no motherfucker watching your baseboards, and we ain't doing none of that shit. And we talk back, cause I talk back. You know what I'm saying? I'm very good at what I do, but I talk back. You know, but being respected in that aspect too. You know, and I
Right.
definitely felt good about that. 'Cause I done changed some white people before they left this earth. I promise you that. And change some white people's perspective about black people before they lifted up off this earth.
Listen, when them things everybody just big and done surround on one part.
And the crazy shit is you can't even be mad at it because that's the life that they live. Like they ain't have to worry about what the fuck was going on outside, and they in a retirement home that they paying $5,000 for 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Give a fuck
Mm-mm.
about what was going on outside.
Yo, the money have to go. Money have to solid.
Listen, ain't give a fuck what was going on in the hood when they was in the apartment that they call retirement
Listen,
community.
right? Wow.
The fuck.
Fancy, fancy stuff.
And if they felt like going to their vacation home in Florida, you understand what I'm saying? They felt like going to their vacation home in Florida that sat on the lake. They could do that for 6 months, and shit would still be okay when they came back for the other 6 months to live in their shit. What? Give a fuck about what the hood was. The hood. What they saw on TV is what they took black people as. Man, it was and it was life. That shit used to shock me, but then I start seeing, talking to them and communicating with them. I saw that that's what. First of all, that's how they was raised. Not with the violent part of black people, but with the submissive part of black people.
Mm-hmm.
So to go from that to seeing the dunce part, which they saw that before because nobody really stood up for themselves, but to see the violent part now, it was like, oh yeah, we can't fuck with them niggas. We can't fuck with them because they like shooting and
Right.
drugs, and that's what they saw black people. They really did.
Mm-mm. That's funny.
It was sad, but I tried to do my part. Before I left your motherfucking home, I need you to understand we ain't like that no more. Whether it was a good way or a bad way. If it was a bad way and I was quitting your ass, I definitely had something to say. You know what I'm saying? If it was a good way, you left with the understanding that we ain't like that. You know, we're just not like that. They've got the most ignorantest, non-educated people to give you that perspective. You know, and I've always let people know that I was raised in the ghetto because that's what they associated the people they saw on TV with being ghetto people. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto black people. So I've always let them know that that's where I was born and raised. But we're
Right? So
all
you know,
not
have to be
like
that way
that.
there with you
You
just
ain't,
because we
ain't
come
all like
from this
that.
stuff. Right?
Even with the conversations, you know, and before we even got into me saying, you know, that I was raised in the ghetto, they loved me. They loved me for my work ethics. They loved me for my compassion. They loved me for my patience. I always made sure that that was first. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to know me and this is the type of person that I am and I love what I do and caring for people, period. And then once you get to know me, I make sure that that's first. Once you get to know me and then we sit down and we have real conversations, I let you know that I was raised in the ghetto. That fucks their head up. There's no possible way that you was raised in this environment that we see people on TV killing each other and uneducated. You could not have been raised in that environment. And then I let them know that I was, and everybody's not like that. And then they see a whole different perspective on this life. You know what I'm saying? And it's an amazing thing. It's really to be able to change somebody, change how somebody thinks about our race at that age, because I'm saying 70s, 80s, 60s, you know what I'm saying? To be able to change how they've always thought for 60, 70, 80 years and to show them something different, it's amazing. It really is amazing.
Right?
I mean, I used to have people try to talk about me like them, like, well, though, like to the point of they try to separate me from where I was raised at, like we're two different people. Like I'm a different type of ghetto person. You know what I'm saying? Raised in the ghetto. I'm different than the other ones, like they see on TV. No, I'm the same. No, I'm actually the same. You just have those that you know, we were raised in the same area, but we have a different train of thought. So it's just not. I mean, I've had people try to single me out like I'm the only one that has made it out with some type of education or some type of compassion. No, I'm not. There's a whole lot of us. They just show you. I said the media shows you what they want you to see.
Right?
I used to have a little debate with one of my clients' sons all the time until he stopped talking to me about that shit. Every time you talk to me about some crazy shit where you try to differentiate I could from somebody else, I got arguments that polite arguments about that. So he just because he was like he was a Trump supporter, of course, and he just tried it. He used to try me like all the time. He wanted to give me this argument about those people and you know what they don't want nothing but government help and I mean he stayed on that shit and I said you know what I started out with government help. I did. And I know that my mother had government help and I know my grandmother had government help, but each woman, you know, moved forward for us to have something different. I said, government help is what you make it. It's either you when you live in the projects, you're raised in the projects, you either say this is a stepping stone. I've always been taught that this is a stepping stone. This is to help you move forward in your life to be able to afford other things, or you use it as the base of what you want. I used it as a stepping stone. I was able to do a lot of things with government assistance and not only paying rent and no lights and gas and all that type of shit, and move further in life, you know. And he would always be like, and those people, and they stay there and they don't want no jobs. I was like, yeah, I wanted a job. Yep. I actually went to school. I went to school for several things, and with this help of the assistants that paid for it, that allowed me to not have to be on that assistance no more. I said, we just have to take advantage of what we're given. Everybody's not like that. Like he ain't one. He was one of those people that sat around with all his friends at the table and talked about how ghetto and black people never want nothing for their life, and he tried to hit me with that shit. I'm not
But
gonna
he
let you leave
can't.
this
But
motherfucker.
I'm gonna group up. I'm gonna group up everybody. So with him, watch this
Everybody,
now. No,
listen,
if I
every
group
black
up
person he
everybody,
grouped
and
up.
then on top of the group up, you have a black somebody. Yes or no? We're qualified to do this job, so so it's not all of them.
That's what I'm saying. I was the only black person that was different from all the rest. That's the conversations he tried to have with me. No, I'm not. I'm not. Like those are seriously, like I used to listen to him like, is he serious? Okay, so let me put my 2 cents in. Now I got to start talking educated, and I can't have no slang words, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, I really have to talk extra educated
Sure.
just to let him know that everybody ain't like that.
Right.
I said one thing that my mother taught me is when you're raised in a ghetto, there's two things that you have to have to survive, and that's street smarts and book smarts. You have to be good at both. So I
Right.
can get on the corner and talk with the niggas on the corner and still everybody understand what I'm saying. And I can still sit in a boardroom and talk educated enough for somebody to know I'm not fucking around about my money. You have to have those both. Yeah, he stopped talking to me about that shit. Because he was one of those people that, you know, eh, dealing with a lot of white people, because I've had a lot of white clients. There's just those that feel like they want to give you their opinion on different shit, and want to, double down on how they feel. Like this is the first. I could be one of their first opportunity. Not even their first. They might have other people that let them do that shit, but their opportunity to let you know how they feel about low income and people living off the government and getting welfare and food stamps, and they want to give that opinion of that shit that they sit around the table with their friends with. And then I would have to let them know that if you really looked at the statistics, how they say statistics, I can never get that word right, but statistics or the census of white people or more get more food stamps than black people. There's white people that get more public assistance than black people. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to. That's not possible.
Yeah, but then but him not having phone right. If can just them not having phone right, so can just pull up the
Nobody's looking
statistics.
up. You think they looking up that shit? If they looking up, they ain't
I
letting me
mean,
know. Okay,
if you're in a debate, you mean a debate with
they're not.
people.
But it's not a debate though. But what you have to understand is, with rich white people, it's not a debate. It's what they know because another rich white motherfucker done told them. It's not a debate. They don't want to look that shit up.
Well, me look it up and
Joe
show you.
next door told you that shit, and it's real because you've seen nothing but uneducated country bumpkins talking, black people talking online or on TV that's been interviewed, and that's how they see everybody. So the conversations they have, Nobody's looking up statistics. Nobody. They're going by what they see and what they've heard from another motherfucker, or what if they've encountered a black person that was ghetto and loud, and that's what they see. You know what I'm saying? That's what they believe. So to give them any type of education on the other half of black people that want to make it and want to go to school and educated and can talk right, they don't believe that shit. They don't believe it.
I mean,
And
I tell him, say,
sometimes you
look,
gotta force it down their throat because
me
they
and you go
will.
take a trip, sir, because guess what? Half of the doctor them and the nurse them in the hospital black.
Listen. But
So,
see, that's the thing with them. The thing with them is that's a different. It's like a whole different race. They're black, but they weren't raised. None of them. Let me tell you something. Rich white people believe that any black person that has a business, doctor, lawyer, they were never ever raised in the ghetto. Ever. Not one. Not one was ever raised in the ghetto. They believe that shit. They really actually believe that shit. There's not one educated black person that has ever come from the hood. They believe that. They believe it. It's not possible. It's not fucking possible. That shit used to blow my mind. Like, excuse me, sir, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. There are, there are, there actually are black educated people that come that live in the ghetto, that were raised in the ghetto, that was eating mayonnaise sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
right, and feed pan ramen.
Fuck, like they don't believe it because that's how the media used to depict us. Like they made it seem like everybody, every black person that used to kill me too. Every black person on the fucking news that there would be some type of crime. You get the most raggedy ass motherfucking black person that you see on the fucking streets and you interview them. When I say raggedy, I mean clothes fucked up. It was like a fiend. It was somebody that got high, twitching and all types of shit. Like, so you just imagine a whole bunch of old white people that they never encountered no black people since slavery. See these white, you see these black motherfuckers out here talking crazy and itching and scratching and twitching and shit. But they saw us. When I went to the South, I was like, "Excuse me, we're not doing that. Mm-mm. I'm not none of that." Like there's people I quit. I had stopped going to, but before I left. You had to let them know, excuse me, this ain't what we doing. This ain't how black people really are. We don't this is not a slave job.
Right?
Don't do baseboards and take curtains out and wash them. I don't do none of that.
What them want you for?
Oh, wash baseboards and get down on the floor.
Please,
Oh
let me tell
wow.
you.
I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. And then the crazy shit is I can't hide the expression on my face. So when you tell me some shit like that, I'm looking at you like, bitch, is you crazy? Is you fucking crazy? Oh no, I'm not doing that. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Well, we take the curtains down once a week. I said, okay, that's what y'all do. Then the week came, oh, we gonna take these down. No, I'm not. No, you said y'all take them down. You didn't say nothing about me because I wouldn't have been here this week. If you said that was
Oh,
part of my job, I would not have stayed. That day, you would not
hold
have
on.
seen me the
So
next day.
helper is a helper. She think she helper come.
Man, yeah. Yeah,
The piece of
yeah.
slackness.
That's always they always do that. So I had to realize that I had to go in explaining myself and what I didn't do, just in case you didn't need me to come back. Let me tell you right now, today, what I don't do, and if any of those was the job description you thought you was gonna rope me into, let me know right now so I don't come back tomorrow. Okay? Let's do that right now. Not doing curtains and pulling out curtains and washing baseboards and getting down on the
Washing
fucking floor
baseboards.
and getting down on the floor and washing shit. I was like, oh, I don't do that. I don't do none
Look
of
like
that.
maybe I true when them see them think our real slave them get.
They do, but they do. The old white people, because they've had them. That's how they grew up. They
Mm.
grew up with them. You understand what I'm saying? This is these old white people. They grew up with that shit. And if they rope you into it, you're just gonna be that way. You're not roping me in. No, I don't do that. Even when I was a caregiver, I would walk into a fucking home and I would see how your house was set up, how you had all your shit and how it was. And if I looked at a cabinet and it had a whole bunch of dust on it, that dust was gonna stay there, okay? Because it was here before I came, okay? All that, could you dust this? No, because that was here before I came. You understand what I'm saying? We not doing no new shit. We not doing that. I see how your shit is set up. We not rearranging furniture. We not moving shit from here to there. We are not doing any of that. I see how your shit is set up. I have a photographic memory. That's how it's gonna stay. That is how it's gonna fucking stay. You ain't had no bitch in this motherfucker washing baseboards because I see the dust on the baseboards. The dust is gonna stay there. We ain't doing no new shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Remember when we go? Remember there in New York? Me go one interview before me get the nanny job or me get the living nanny job. Me go one interview before that one day to some Jewish people. And man, where me go? I think I in Brooklyn. Somewhere in Brooklyn, Jewish town. Some Jewish town in Brooklyn. And when me go for the interview, at the time them a pay $500 a week. So in them time, $500 a week enough money, you know. And
Mhm.
we are talk about
Mhm.
what is now, about 14 years.
Mhm.
So 14 years ago we are talk about them time, a long time. So you know, so 500 a week I would have money them time. So I want to work now. And to me new to the country, I'm glad to look at work. Trees, when I go for the interview, the people them not have nothing in them house up on the ground we have to sit down. Yeah. We have to go sit down on the ground, we do everything we go on the ground. Eat, talk, whatever. Like they just believe in sitting on the ground. I mean, I said, well, I love money, you know, but me don't know if I love money, so me
Right?
nah, every day I have to go come sit down on that ground. Yeah. Me don't know much about that ground, so I never take the work. Even me I go, with, she's like, oh, you know, we like you, black me, you can like me all you want, but me not sit down on that ground, yeah. Me don't know what I want for this ground business. I want to go on with this look like some sickness or wanna look like something wrong with don't know. And me can't bother. Me don't want to find out what else I go on strange. Cause me know me both for find out when me start work for you. You know, so that's just that alone weird I go on. That's just beginning of the weird. If I go back,
Yeah, they try to rope you in. Like, when I first started working for an agency here, I had got past my conviction and all that type of shit. So it was like I was happy to have a job. So I like, made sure I did everything I could do and all that shit. But it got to a point where, okay, so I'm comfortable in this position because my job know that I go hard for my job, but you can't just say anything to me. That's just that. You know what I mean? Me and the boss was cool as hell, you know. But there was just certain shit you sent me to. I got to the point where at first it was like, okay, I go to a house and the patient rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, I'm not coming back. I would just call my job and say, excuse me, I'm not going back there. To somebody else. And then I start thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? These people that we're working for, the government is paying for your assistance. You know what I'm saying? This is not out of your pocket. So there was a lot of people that felt as though, I mean, they talked to you and acted like they were literally paying you out of their pocket. You're not. Your name is not on my check. You know what I'm saying? And when I realized it, it took several years. And I had to realize, I said, you know what? Even when I leave and I never come back, these people treat everybody the same way. So I was in a good position in my job where I could say what the fuck I wanted to say and leave out and never go back and let them know that this was going to be a difficult person, period. You know what I mean? So I remember I was working for a guy and, I mean, he wasn't really a hoarder, but he had a lot of shit that I would just stack up shit, like stack up papers or whatever. But he ain't like to wash up, and I used to try to convince him to take a shower and all types of shit. But I know he had snapped one day, and I had to snap back. Like I was like, you know what? He's simple. He's simple. Like I just can't really deal with him because he feel as though he can say whatever he want to say to me. I told my job that, and I walked out. Like I really left. Like that was abandonment. I could have been fired. My name would have been on some lists. All that went on. When I left his house and I walked out, I called my job and said, "Oh, I left. I'm on my way home. I'm not fucking with him." You know what I'm saying? But he requested me back. Girl, for real. I mean, that was a walking distance. Well, it was a couple, I'll say it was probably a mile or more to probably 2 miles for me to get home. But I'm like, instead of me driving, I could just walk as exercise. You know what I mean? But when I left his motherfucking house, I had got like halfway to my home before I called and said, "Oh, I left that nigga. I left him because he thought he was gonna be asking me for some shit." And but he requested me back. Okay, he requested me to come back, and I said, you know, my boss actually talked to me. I said, okay, so I'm gonna go back. If he's requesting me, he know I ain't for no fuck shit.
Right?
I'm saying, so if he's requesting me back and motherfuckers can't stay with him, you know, let me go see. Man, we got in that motherfucker. He tried to say some shit, and this motherfucker, I was getting ready to leave. I'm like, let me leave again. This motherfucker picked up a broom
What?
like he was going to swing it, like he was going to hit me with the broom. I turned around and said, if you hit me with that motherfucking broom, I'm gonna go to jail. If you swing and you hit me with that fucking broom, I'm going to jail. So let me walk out of your place and go about my business, or you gonna be fucked up and I'm going to jail if you hit me with that fucking broom. Like he had it up like he was ready to swing. This was a white man too. The amount of motherfucking boxing I would have did. Oh my god,
Sir,
I see
first of all, may I say to him, say, look, you know how much flashbacks this I give me a slavery right now?
right there. This is
You
what
know
I'm
how much
saying.
flashbacks you give me a
That's
slavery right
what
now?
made me turn
Eh?
around and say, this motherfucker think he gonna hit me. He was a big white man too.
Me
This
say,
motherfucker think he gonna turn around and hit me with this fucking broom.
why him brave? Me not tell you a lie, him brave bad.
Oh, he lift that motherfucker up. I said, if you hit me, man, when I say hit me with that motherfucking broom, I know I'm blacking out. I know I'm blacking out.
First of all, the
The,
amount of
the type
flashbacks
of
me I get right
chaos,
now.
the type of chaos that's gonna happen in this apartment.
Hello. Me say this to me. The man I give me be a flashbacks of slavery. Like back in the, all of a sudden me start to the
He
whipping.
had it up.
You know
Look,
when you
he
get
had it
the
up
you
in
know when the
the
slave
air.
them did I
Look,
get whipped?
listen. He
Me
had
say
it
to
up
me
in
the
the air
man.
like it was a whip. He had it up in the air like he was ready to come down like it was a whip. Like I
You know,
already know I could not live in slavery times
me
because I
too
was
when I
going to
did.
kill somebody and I was going to make sure that I killed somebody and they was going to kill me. So that was just that. So
Mm-hmm.
for you to be up in this time and your motherfucking ass need help, I don't need help. I'm coming here to help you. You need help. and you lift up a fucking girl. He had that broom like it wasn't over his head, but he lifted up to his shoulder. What?
Oh yeah.
Said he looked like he gonna hit me.
Yes.
If you hit me with this motherfucking broom, said if you hit me with that broom, if you hit me with that broom, we gonna tear this motherfucker down. Oh my god, I really do it. I said I just want to leave. I said I want to leave your apartment. I want to leave your apartment. But if you hit me with that broom, we are going to tear this shit up. Oh my God, we was going to tear it up. You was going to have to know how to fight. Once you hit me with that broom, you was going to have to keep swinging. But the other shit that I planned on doing, nigga, I was going to go back to slavery days. Like I was fighting for freedom. Oh my God. I said, let me leave your apartment. I had to ask him, let me leave your apartment. I just want to leave your apartment. But if you hit me with that broom, oh my God. I got outside. I called my boss. I said, this mother, she was a white woman too. I said, this motherfucker raised this broom up like he was going to hit me. Kathy, you was going to have to bail me out. You was going to have to bail me out. I was going to have elderly abuse on my record. It was definitely going to be elderly abuse. That was gonna be elderly abuse. It really was. I couldn't. And then the crazy shit was I couldn't even prove if he said he didn't do it. I couldn't prove it.
Right.
It was just gonna be me whooping his ass, and then him crying that he all fucked up, and I just
Mm-hmm.
did it for no reason. It
Right,
was
God, a jail.
yeah, and I
Yeah, but
was.
guess what? But guess what? That the flashbacks then when him lift up the broom. Him know say that is very dangerous. You know say you could have give people flashbacks and you know, and them
But
start
he's done
beat
it
you.
before. That the thing is, he's done it before.
But me I say them gonna start beat you before you even lick them with the broom because them get the flashback.
Man, he didn't
That's
fuck about
very
that. I
dangerous.
think it's his fear that he's putting other people like that. Like they don't want to lose their job. And then I
Mm-hmm.
fuck this job. Fuck this job. I will go back on the corner and sell drugs before I let you beat me with a fucking broom, okay? We'll go
Mm-hmm.
back on the corner selling drugs before I let you beat me and not fuck you all the way up. He was a big white man too, girl. I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna have to tackle his ass." Like I had in my mind, like it just ain't. We can't go blow for blow. I'm just gonna have to rush you so I get you down, and then I fuck you up. You need to get you off balance, and then I fuck you up. Cause he had lifted that broom, it was like shoulder length. I said, "This motherfucker act like he gonna hit me with this." I said, "I just want to leave your apartment. I want to
Mm-hmm.
leave your apartment, but if you hit me with that broom, we gonna have problems." Mm-mm.
Well, at least he never tried.
No, once I stopped his ass, because he might have did that shit to other people. I don't know. I ain't even ask about it, because once I was gone, this nigga's
Oh shit.
out of my
You know, sister,
control.
Paul, Paul. A beating Paul down there right all along. And nobody no see.
Oh, Paul, we thought we was by ourselves, poet Paul.
Paul, we not even see you. California did fling down. Paul. Our Paul, Paul say, the majority of US government assistance goes to white people. Black people are only 30% of the population. The big government assistance that uses tax money is when they bail out these corrupt banks and shit. And then you say, what the fuck? And then you say, broom? That's not no normal white guy. Laugh out loud. That's a cantankerous old coot.
He was
He was
Paul.
shooting the
Paul.
neighbor's
You
kids
know what
with
I'm
a
talking
pellet
about.
gun.
He know what I'm talking about, Paul. He was. He was Paul. He was that. He was all of that. He was. You know what I was talking about.
Mm. Yeah, but I want him. You know I'm brave. Now, so because that could have go that could have go bad so quick.
But you know
Hey.
what? This is the
Mm.
thing. I really feel like with him, he's done that before, but there were so many people that were afraid for their job. Like, if I put my hands on him, that's elder abuse. I can no longer work in this profession. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? So that was his scaring point. Like, oh, I'll
Mhm.
bust you in your head, but he ain't never met a motherfucker like me say, if you swing, I'm going to fuck the jail. I tell you, I'm going to fuck the jail. I'm going to jail. Oh, he had that broom like shoulder length. I said, this motherfucker can try hit me with a broom. When I tell you my whole ghetto came out, there was no more professionalism at all.
You
He had
know
to go
him,
straight hood.
cause when him a do that, no, in a film mind, him mind I tell him say, oh, we can lick you with that broom.
He's
We
done
like,
it before, but you can tell that the type of aggression that he had, he's done it before. He's scared people. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Nobody's reacted to it, so he's done it before. Just the way for me to leave the first time with this motherfucker, he was talking crazy. I can remember he said, "I said, let me get the fuck out of here because you doing too much." But for him to request me back, I'm thinking, okay, we gonna
you
be
know,
on a
go
different
good.
level. You know what I'm saying? He see I ain't with the fuck shit. You know, we gonna be on a different level. But when he went to say something, I said, let me go ahead and leave. He like shuffled up and grabbed this broom. I said, this nigga, this motherfucker, I'm ready to knock him out. Okay. I mean, I'm headed to the door and he's like following behind me, shuffling and grabbed this broom. I said, yeah. I turned around. When I heard him shuffling, it made me turn around. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed that motherfucking broom. I said, if you hit me with it, if you hit me.
Hey, watch a shuffling your way out of behavior.
I heard it. It was too fast. You ain't never moved that fast. Them little slippers and shit, you ain't never moved that fast. It was like shuffle, shuffle. I said, don't this motherfucker try to run up on me? Oh, no.
Say, say, my run up. Why run up? If you
Right.
think say you're bad, then you tongue will steal. They say him the tongue will steal.
He tried. He lift that motherfucking broom up like his shoulder lift. I said, and if you hit me, I'm going to jail. If you hit me with that broom, I'm going to jail. Like, I'm going to jail. Like, in my man. None of this shit matter right now. Because what you're not going to do, white man, is whip me. Like, this is me back in slavery time. That was the biggest part of my job that I hated, is to have to remind people that we are not slaves today. We're not maids. We're not the hired help in that aspect of doing your housework. Like, even with working with an agency, they'll say light housekeeping. Light housekeeping is straightening some shit up,
Mm-hmm.
dusting some shit, which I could never dust because I'm allergic to it. So that was never my thing. And then like washing dishes or cooking them something to eat and washing the dishes afterwards. These motherfuckers want you to bust out the mop, mop the floor, go in the bathroom and get down behind the toilet. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. I
Is
said,
that
I only have one place that I'm doing that for, and that's mine.
they say a helper? That's all
That's
right,
what they really,
helper.
that's exactly what they felt. That's what they felt. Like, you're supposed to not only take care of me, wash my clothes, help me do that straight. You're supposed to straighten up, cook for me, wash all those dishes, wash the baseboards, take out down the curtains. Ain't nobody fucking doing. I was like, oh no, I'm not doing all that. Mm-mm. I'm not fucking doing that. Like,
All
I'm
right. And at the
American. We
same
never
money.
change our curtains. Like, I've never changed my curtains to another set of curtains ever in my life. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I've never changed my curtains to another set of curtains in my fucking life. That's not what we do. We don't do that shit. Like, I got blinds. I have blinds and then I have curtains. I'm gonna keep the curtains up. The right where they at. They're gonna be there forever. Unless I change my living room. And if I don't change my living room, the fucking curtains are gonna be there with the same living room. I'm not ready to do that shit.
So no, you can have the same curtain, but you're not taking it and wash it and put it back.
Never, ever, ever have
The
I done
same
that.
same curtain just stay there forever, so
Stay right there, right there. Yeah,
and
I never
mm,
saw a reason. I mean, besides me, my first apartment that I lived in when I was 17, I have, and I still have this. I actually still have this fucking blanket, and it's a lion on one side, or it might be on both sides, but it's different colors. Like it's the dark color lion, and then the other side has a light color, and it's a lion. But that's a blanket, and because I never had curtains when I moved in my first place, that was my curtain. I poked holes in the sides, and I put it through the rails until that was the curtain until I got one. Then once I got curtains, that was now a blanket. Washed it, sleep with this blanket. But changing shit, I've never seen my mother do it, so why would I do it? Never seen my
you know
grandma.
say so so you have a lot of dust and germs, particles would
I
go up
mean,
on
dusting it
without
is
the
one thing.
naked
Like dusting
with the,
it,
no, it not gonna
no,
be enough. Like with the
no.
naked
No.
eye, no
So I
case would
mean,
have seen it.
didn't matter. I used to smoke and smoke weed and all that shit. Who knew it was
Mm-mm.
all trapped in the curtains and all that shit and everything. Never even thought about it. The curtains matched the living room, and the shit went together. And it never
No, but
looked like it was. It never. Now, if I could say if I felt as though it looked like it was dirty and musty and all that type of shit, that would be something different. But I've never taken curtains down and washed them.
what?
Never, ever, ever. Like my first apartment, I could say I never did. My second apartment, my second townhouse that I lived in with my kids, I never had a TV in that area, so we never really was in that area. My first apartment, I realized that we stayed in the living room, broke down furniture because we slept on it and all types of shit. So I was conscious enough to say my second place that I lived in, I was never in that area. That we didn't have no TV in there. There was radio. If I had company, I had a basement that I turned into my place, and I had three bedrooms upstairs that I gave to my children. So there was no real need to be in the living room. The living room was like if my kids had company, they would sit in the living room and listen to music. There was a radio there. You know what I'm saying? Tape player, whatever. But as far as being there on a regular basis, we never were. So for me to take down the curtains and wash them, ain't nobody in that motherfucker. There ain't shit. Ain't nobody smoking in there. Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? My downstairs in the basement is where if I had company, we would be at. Was no need to be in the living room. So
Okay.
to take the curtains down, I never even thought of that shit. I take the curtains down and wash them.
Immortal liquor sitting where you would get you no change in the curtain day.
And,
God.
mm-mm.
Then grow. We are Jamaica master we have to wash curtain.
No, I mean I see it. I've seen it. I know it. I've seen it. I know it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, as far as in the hood, and there might be a lot of people that do it. I just never saw it growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that was a thing. So I never did it. I would go into my family's home, include my mother's, and see the same motherfucking curtains up there.
But maybe they wash it and put it back.
They might have, but I never even thought about it. So it's the fuck. It's the
Yeah,
same
not just
curtain.
you. Maybe
Mhm.
you one day then now
Well,
wash
I
the
know my mother
curtain.
didn't. I can say, listen, I can say my mother didn't. Okay, so let me say my mother did not.
You
Okay,
sure?
so yeah, positive because I live with her.
No, but
So
when you got maybe she wash it and put it up before you come home from school or
no,
so.
because I did a lot of the work. So there was not. I did 99% of the work. So no, it was never done. The curtains was nice and pretty up in that motherfucker and stayed there. Okay, very nice. You know,
It's true. She never watched it.
I'm very positive because I did 99.99% of the work. So you keep asking me.
But
I'm
maybe the
telling you.
point one,
It
maybe the
was
point one was
the point
maybe
one win. I was there all the
listen,
time.
the point
I helped
one.
raise the kids.
Listen
Look,
to
I
me.
helped raise the kids.
Listen now.
So
Let me
no,
tell you the point one. The point
no, the
one.
point. There's no point one.
Let me
There's
tell you
no
about the
point
point.
one because I did the washing. When was I
Listen now.
washing curtains?
Listen. Listen what me I say. The point one, when you gone to school or somewhere, the
She was at
point
work.
she
She was
didn't
at
wash
work.
the curtain.
She was at work.
She
She was at
washed
work.
it.
There's
See?
no. She was
See,
at
she washed
work.
the curtain.
She was at work.
See?
And
You
when I
know what
got
I
out of
say?
school,
We need to
I had
ask
to
her
get.
today. We
Listen,
need to ask her later if she did wash the curtain.
when
Tell her
we
the
left
pepper
in the
seed one no.
morning, we left in the morning together, me,
Mm-hmm.
her, my stepdad, they dropped the kids off wherever they was going, and it might have been at the aunt's across the street, but I know that was at the beginning before they had school. So we all left together, and I got home first. So that meant I had to go get my sisters and care for them until my parents came home. But by the time my parents came home, I was already fed them, put them to sleep, washed them, put them to sleep. They listen, I did all that. So when they came home, all they had to do was take their ass to bed. There was no fucking curtains being washed.
You sure?
There was no,
You
there was
sure,
no.
see?
Am I sure?
Maybe one day when she did off.
I was there. We were there. That was the weekend.
I think you
We were
did
there
gone out. You
together.
did gone out one of the days, there, man. You did
No,
gone
there's
out.
no one of the days. There's no one of the
Yes,
days.
I did.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Me just know
Mm-mm.
so that lady I wash her curtain. Me know.
Hey, you keep thinking that. I'm telling you right now that listen, I was like a whole nother mother. That listen, I said my sister so much. There was a woman saying, "Baby, I see you with them kids all the time. Are those your kids?" No, they're not. They're my sisters. They're my sisters. I say, Mom, can I go? I say, yeah, Vonnie and Nikki want to go. No, they really don't want to go because they can't talk. But so that's how that went. You understand? That's how that went. So there was no curtains being washed. Just understand me. There was no curtains being washed because the curtains came. They looked the same way they
You
did.
see, that's why them they look so clean. Cause she didn't wash them.
I mean, I don't even remember. They just looked the same. They didn't look no cleaner than they did when I left. By the time I came in,
Listen,
they
just
look no
listen.
cleaner.
Anytime you talk to her, me I beg you, please. Just ask her, say, look, Pepper seed want to know. Did you wash the curtain?
I'm gonna ask her tomorrow. Ask her tomorrow.
Ask
Cause I
her.
wanna know now. I wanna know when you did it.
Because to wash the curtain.
You fucking ask her
But
tomorrow because I wanna know
see,
when she did
you have
it.
to tell me the truth, If she tells us to wash the
I'm
curtain, you
going to
can't
tell
trick me,
you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because
Don't
I
trick
want to
me.
know. Because after I ask you, if she say yes, I want to know when the fuck she did it. I want to know when it was done because trust me, I did a whole lot. I had to do a whole lot before I even decided to go outside. And one thing about my mother, she's a clutter freak. Like she has one thing that she has is like a whole lot of papers, a whole lot of newspapers, because she's in the politics. You know what I'm saying? So she's always writing. She's always getting newspapers about different shit. You know what I'm saying? So every day I have to go in and straighten up the shit that I just straightened up yesterday. Like, how do you mess up this shit before I even get home? How you do this? Every day I'm stacking papers and I had to do this before I went outside to play. And
Mm-mm.
she had my kids. Look, they was definitely my kids. And she had my sisters. It was like even if I wanted to go out and play or I wanted to walk somewhere with friends, she had a two. This is when the 2-seater strollers was like them old fashioned ones. I don't know where the fuck she found this 2-seater stroller at, but she got one. Mom, can I go down and walk? Oh yeah, your sisters want to go. That was her favorite line. Your sisters want to go. So of course, I want to go outside, so I take my sisters. You know what I mean? I'm the only
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker with a whole bunch of teenagers that got 2 kids with me, but the only motherfucker. Okay, and there's even when we was gone, curtains never moved. Curtains never moved.
No man,
They
she
was
wash them
never
and she wash it and
there.
dry it and put it up back.
I wash clothes. I wash clothes. I wash
The
clothes.
true, she
I
knows the curtain
wash
delicate.
clothes.
She said, make
No,
sure you
the
wash the
curtains.
curtain.
She didn't give a fuck about the curtains. She didn't give a fuck about the curtains. Let me tell you something.
You
She didn't give
can't
a
wait
fuck
till you
about the
ask her,
curtains.
I
They
swear.
look cute when you look in the window. That was it. Like, I don't remember no curtains being washed ever. No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Please, you have to wait
Mm-mm.
until you
We
ask her
can
later.
ask her. I'm gonna ask her. I'm definitely gonna ask her because I know motherfucking well. After I asked her, she say yeah one time. I'm gonna say what year was it? Because I need to know. I need you to give me that year. Goddamn it! I need you to let me know the specific year that these motherfuckers got taken down and washed and put back up. I need you to let me know. Mm-mm. Because that was some shit that I totally, I don't know what space I was in when that happened. No fucking way. No fucking way. They was just cute and up
We
there.
can't wait. We can't wait. See, we can't wait. See you when you're gonna tell me.
And I was definitely asked her, why don't they don't wash her fucking wood curtains today? They just cute and up there, okay? I know she didn't do them 1,000 years ago. So,
Yeah. So what's the curtain them over our house now?
didn't I just tell you she don't do them today? I'm not
So
washing them because we didn't grow up washing no curtains. They was there. She got like blinds. She got long blinds because what she has is a sliding door. So she has long blinds. And then she got some shit over top that look like it's like falling down or some shit. I'm not getting up there and taking it down. It's there. She can't do it. You understand? She ain't allowed to do it. You can't get up that motherfucking thing. You taking some shit down and you fall. Just keep them motherfuckers right where they at. That's okay. That's the life right there. That's the ghetto life. Leave the motherfuckers right there looking nice and pretty. The way you got them falling and hanging, they keep them right there.
me say, but I like to bring it one big pan, one big pan, and fill it up with water. Fill up the pan with warm water, and then take off one of them curtain and put in another warm water there for about 2 minutes. And tell me, say water no black.
It is going to be black, but who's going to do that? I ain't even. It will. I'm not even going front. Like it really will. But who's going to go through all that? Like she's listen. I'm not doing that.
But like how you do that, you just wash the curtain same time, just put little soap in the water after.
Doing
And
that.
just stuff it around a little bit. And just take it out and rinse it and make it, you understand?
Yeah, I understand you, but ain't nobody doing that.
Treat everybody I do that. You know how much time it change my curtain?
Everybody in Jamaica does it.
But
Everybody
but
in America doesn't do it. There's
no.
a whole lot of Americans that do it. It's just not us. Okay, we whole lot of Americans.
The
Don't
amount of dust in the curtain there.
Right. But you know what? We still here and we still surviving. So it ain't killed nobody yet. So thing. It ain't killed nobody yet. Anybody doing that? Mm-mm. What
Hey,
anybody
sit down the curtain now, I say curtain trees. Don't do that.
Huh?
The curtain wall wash.
They might want wash, but we washing clothes and comforters and other shit. We ain't worry about no curtains. Don't
You have,
worry about
you have
that.
curtain up no?
Huh?
You have curtain up no?
She has like some long blinds that go all the way down because she has like the slatting door
Mm-hmm.
and then something over top of it, like the little frill or whatever, the little cute. That's never come down. Then she got a curtain in her bedroom. That's never come down. So therefore, it's never coming down. Over the windows. Okay. That's what it is.
Not even for the spring cleaning day.
About the what?
Not even on the spring cleaning day. Okay, so
Who have y'all have spring cleaning?
spring
Even
cleaning
spring clean. No,
is
spring
like
spring.
2 days before. Next,
Our spring cleaning is throwing shit away that she really don't want to throw away, but I make her throw it away. That's our spring cleaning.
like all what we don't do the big dig down cleaning before
That's
Christmas.
it. Who do that? Anybody? Mm-mm.
Once
Christmas for what? Who putting up trees and all that shit? My mother lived by herself.
not a tree. Me say Christmas days before Christmas for we have to clean on the entire house thoroughly. I mean every single thing have to clean down. Everywhere we have to move the furniture them out of the way and
Okay.
we clean behind the furniture them like we move the chair
No,
them, the bed,
no, no,
everything have to move. Everything
n-
have to move.
no,
Everything.
no.
You
Mm-mm.
have to get out all the dirt them behind everywhere and just
On that.
behind the dresser them,
Mm-mm.
cobwebs,
You on that? Mm-mm.
everything.
First of all, we don't let cobwebs build up. So
We don't know what they're there, but
whatever
just
we
say.
see is coming down. If you behind the dresser and all that shit, you gonna be right there. Okay? If you behind the dresser and behind some shit, you're gonna be right there. But if we can see you, you coming down. Okay? You're not gonna be cobwebbed up in the corner. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But we're not doing that. Not gonna do that.
This is so strange. Wow.
Paul said it. Paul, please tell her. People in foreign don't wash curtains, Pepper Seed. We just lay them on the wall like a painting in a museum, draw them closed when we burn weed. That's
Okay, so
it.
you need to change the part and say people inspiring because there's a lot of people inspiring who come from Jamaica.
Okay,
Mm.
foreigners. Say that.
Okay.
Say
Yes,
foreigners,
but they don't say Americans.
foreigners, American
Um, Americans don't wash the
American.
curtain, but
Let's
Jamaican.
say some, because there's some that's like you. I can't even say there is some like you. I know people like you. My cousin, she changed her furniture and her curtains and all that shit. I don't know how often she wash it, but I just know she when she changed shit, she changed everything. So we're gonna say foreigners. Some foreigners, like me and Paul, we leave that shit up there like it's in a museum because it look cute with everything that's going on, and we don't fucking touch it. Let
Mm.
stay right there. We don't touch it. It's just right there. Leave it right there. Just leave it where it's at. Leave it right with the fuck it's at.
Mm, mm. Oh God.
I mean,
Oh,
to be honest, that was strange to me. Like going to Jamaica and seeing people take down curtains and all that shit. I'm like, wow, this what y'all do? That was
and guess what?
foreign to
Them
me.
days and
Like,
then listen when me them days when me go to Jamaica, them days right? I don't know, we don't know machine or nothing for washing our hand. We wash with. So
I know.
every Saturday now, curtain have to come down. Me and my sister we have to take down.
That was
Cause
like
listen
so
to this
much
one now.
work.
We used to have enough curtain to cut every bedroom used to have two curtain in every bedroom. And then so that was three room with two curtain, right? And then the living room have curtain. And then we have living and dining. So the two of them there, curtain there, so and then in the kitchen, with the kitchen window there we have a smaller curtain, as long like the other curtain, them like it cut a certain way and it short. But every Saturday, we have to take down all of the curtain them were there in the house, right? We have to put up fresh curtain, different curtain, and then we have to wash them one day when we take down.
I'm not doing all that.
This is every Saturday. Every Saturday, trees. Have to wash.
Doing
Every
all
single
that.
Saturday. Like we don't have no choice. Like we're gonna dead if we don't want to do it. They might kill we or
Like
something.
I have 1,000. I can be honest. I have like 1,000 comforters. I have comforters everywhere, but I have my certain one that I love and my sheets. Like I have sheets. I can change. I could change. I could take my sheets off the wash and put another set on and put another comforter and just wash that and put it up. But I don't because what I do is I wash it and I put the same shit back on because I love it. It's what I love. I love black sheets and I have a thick ass comforter that I use. And when it's time for me to wash it, I wash it and I put it the fuck back on my bed. I'm not going digging through shit and
So what I
unfolding shit.
mean?
And,
So you put that on different sheet.
fuck no, I wash it and I put it back on. What's the purpose? It's me. It's my bed.
Mhm. That's right.
I take it off and I wash it. Like I'm right next to my washer. Like I'm right next. I'm 2 feet. Well, I'm 4 feet away from my washer. So I take it off. I throw it in the washer. I wait till it wash and it dry, and I put it the fuck back on. Then I put my comforter in, and then I wash it. And then when it dries, I put it back on my bed. Cause them is
Like,
the ones I want.
like me use the same. Me use me same blankets for cover with. Like comforter for cover with. Cause me have a different comforter on the bed versus what me cover with. So me not actually go underneath the cover when they on the bed,
Right.
No, that I just say when we make the bed so it just look pretty. And then me have an actual comforter when me cover with, so me not go underneath nothing. So my bed easy to straighten up in the morning because me not under nothing. Me just get up and a quick straighten. But me have to change that act the one where me now go under. Me have to have a different one every time because me need to see it. Me need to see it look pretty.
Yeah, I don't worry about that. I'm just,
Me like when I walk in my room and I see the design them when we come with. Like right now, I'm currently using aquamarine curtains and sheet in my room right now because I'm feeling that kind of something like teal, a teal look there,
right.
a teal me have right now. And after teal, me think me a lean towards yellow. I'm
Something
feeling
that
a
I will
yellow.
say that I really the only time I was really in the decorative like changing shit and all that is when I had kids. I felt be even growing up and having friends and going into their parents shit that was all fucked up. That's something I didn't want my kids to go through. Like they have company and you have the shit look right. You know what I mean? Paint my walls to match, something in my furniture and have pictures and all that shit. So I did that for my kids. But once I didn't have the kids no more, I'm not a company person. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no whole bunch of company. As long as the shit is all right, it's good for me.
And I have
But
no
moving in
company at
here,
all.
I had all these different ideas I wanted to do, and this was the first time I really wanted to decorate and all that type of shit. Then they gave me that 99-page lease saying I can't do nothing. I'm like, oh fuck that. Let me keep y'all blinds up here, and you know what I'm saying. They don't want you having no Don't put no curtains up. Don't, even though I think I'm the only person that paid attention to the lease, you know. But I was like,
Um,
I put it like a damper on what I wanted to do for my place. You know what I mean? I wanted one wall painted a certain color, and they
so
fucked
why
on.
so in the lease you can't put up curtain?
Girl, when I tell you this brand new motherfucking place, they don't want you to do shit.
So why you can't what curtain have to do with it?
This is brand. When I say brand spanking new, this was a new building. I was the first person to
So,
ever live in this building, and I was
no,
here by
I say,
myself for like
so you
3
have to do
weeks
not,
before they.
but you have to do nothing to it to put up curtain.
No, they don't want you to put holes in the walls to put up curtains. They have
Oh,
blinds.
me not have
Yeah,
me not
yeah.
have no me not have no hole in my wall with my curtain.
Listen, let me tell you. This is what they wanted. I wanted curtains up that had like the lights in it, and you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted my living room very colorful. He's like, no, you can't do none of that. No, don't do that. Only you're only allowed a little small live plant, a little small one in the window, and they don't want you to have a real Christmas tree or a real wreath on the door. And it's a whole bunch of rules and shit. It's a whole bunch of
Mm.
and everything is brand new. So anything that fuck up in here, they want brand new money for. Like they want real money for. Like everything is brand new. You break some shit in here before you leave. And if you leave and the shit is broke, they want real money for it because it was brand new.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to pay deposit for going in there maybe right? Them are gonna
I
use
mean, I
place
paid
when
a
the people
deposit so I wouldn't get that back, but it depends on what the fuck was fucked up. Because it might be beyond that deposit. This is
mm-mm.
how new the shit is. Like, I still have everything that came in this motherfucker. I still have the paper and the warranty for it. I don't even know if they filled out the warranty for it. Everything that was in here, I have a warranty for the paperwork. The washer and dryer, the refrigerator,
Mm-hmm.
the stove, the dishwasher, all that shit just still have the paperwork for it. That's how new the shit is. So you
My
can really
me
fuck
at
up
the
the shit
time
if
I
you
run
want
out.
to. Huh?
Me take me time I run out on the paperwork side. Me have really have paper me have the when me come in here so to everything did new. But me don't know how long them go for. Me
I
don't
mean,
know
it
how
tells
long.
you, but I was confused on why do I still have the paperwork? Like I should be the one registering this shit if there's an accident or would it break or whatever. I shouldn't have to be the one to do it because this shit should be registered to you, to this building. You understand what I'm saying? Why do I have all this paperwork? Like I open the stove and the paperwork is there. I open the dishwasher
Yeah,
and the
them
paperwork
why
is
you
I'm
for
not doing
register
that.
it,
I'm not doing. But listen, but this is not. I don't own this shit.
right?
So when
But
I leave, why
maybe
is it
them do it
registered to
already.
me? Well,
Maybe
hopefully
them
they did, but they left all the shit
but
everywhere.
them
They
just
left it
why you
everywhere.
have like have the copies them say you can you know go on.
I hope so, because I ain't paying for shit that done fucked up on their behalf. So if shit don't work, it ain't. You should have a warranty for it.
Right? So that's why y'all when you read it now you will see if them have so maybe it can show you if them have warranty or whatever.
I ain't reading that shit. That's y'all
And
fault.
so if something broke down
It
in
just
there you
call
can
you and tell
say,
you it broke. It just call you and tell you it broke, and you need to come fix it because you want this rent money. But every fucking thing, like I was confused. Like every fucking brand new thing in here, the warranty and the paperwork is still here. That's some shit that y'all supposed to be keeping. At least registering the shit.
them must register because
Okay,
them
so
not go them if a brand new appliance them not go take a chance them I go register because you get all over 5 year from somebody appliance them.
I
Because
hope
something did happen to me. What did happen? Something did happen to the store one time where the bake everything I work except the bake. When you press the bake, it no matter how it a time a countdown and everything, but it still feel no it no warm. Even when it count down from 20 minutes come down to zero, it still feel the same way, like what it did feel before it turn on in the
mm,
oven. And the people them my car. one number when me find pan the warranty sitting. And them send man come and the man fix it. Me no pay nothing, me no know nothing about it. Me just know say fix. Mm-hmm. Me love the warranty bad.
Because I definitely ain't fixing the shit.
Mm-hmm. Me
Listen,
love everything right now, trees. If me not buy a protection plan too, me no want it. Me no
right,
want it. Me no buy nothing without the other day me buy my lawnmower. Me spend an extra $60 just for buy the protection plan for give me 1 3 year. Come and say look, what any amount of protection plan will have a hit me want. You say a 3 year the most. You say give me it quick. Cause guess what? Me no want next year this broke down for me. I mean, me have to say the whole of my $500 just gone. So
right.
no sir. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And
Give
that's
me the
true.
quick.
I mean, that's very, very true.
Mm.
That's how it's
Nah,
supposed to be. How
me
I
not take no
expect it to
checks.
be in this motherfucker. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
not take no check
This
with
new
them
building,
fuckers.
Paul. Look, the windows. These motherfuckers, they got I guess a guard on it, so you can only lift it so far. And when I say it's only maybe like 2 inches, if that 2 or 3 inches that you can lift the window, I almost broke my motherfucking hand trying to open the window. I went to fling the window up and it only went so far. I almost fucked my shit up. I said they want to make sure that you are not jumping out of these motherfucking windows. Nobody's falling out of these windows. Okay? Nobody is falling out these little 2 inch, 3 inch windows. They're not this little opening. But I see people like when I park in the back, I see people that have somehow taken this shit out and they open their windows more, but I ain't trying it. It's none of my
Right,
business. You know what I'm saying? I see
right.
people with curtains up. I see people with a whole bunch of plants. Like my neighbors done they don't even want us to paint the hang no real pictures and all that shit. Like mounting our TV is a no. Like I've heard my neighbors on both sides mount TVs and shit and screws and all that. I said I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that.
Sorry, for them because they have one way for money to pay.
But you know, the same with this, what I felt as though like after I moved in here, I'm like, I can do all the things that I want to do. I really can. And before I move out, reverse all that shit because it ain't like I don't know people that could patch walls and paint and all that shit. But it like put a damper on it. It feels constrictive. You know what I'm saying? That's what really fucked me up. So I'm like, okay, I'm good with the plane as long as I got my shit in there. You know. But I had plans on, and then I even felt like one time I was like, you know what? Let me start trying to decorate some. I got some damn, I
What?
got some, a rug. It was a real pretty rug that I ordered. This motherfucker was pretty. I'm like, it was like a spiral, different colors and all that shit. Waited for this motherfucker for like a month. Then they finally said that it was in the place that would ship it, and I'm like, okay, it's finally coming. You know, the same motherfucking day that the shipping company going to email me and say that my rug was on the dock and it got a big stain in it. If I still wanted it, they would deliver it. Fuck, what I want the rug with a big stain on it? What I want that for? I paid like $168 or some shit for this rug. And now you want to say if I still want it with a big ass stain on it? No, I don't. Send that bitch back. Send it back. I let that motherfucker go. After that, I was like, you know what? I got to get the mojo back to think of some other colors I might want. Like after that rug, I had colors of like two different couches I wanted. They fucked me all the way up with that.
They still stuck at the pot, but I don't know watch the curtain.
No, no, curtains be up there.
They have so much normal when you sleep.
Maybe that's why nobody I know ever had like white and color curtains. They always had dark color curtains. But you wanna say-
Yo, all right, let me ask you that one, yeah. The $1 million question. Tell me so to watch the shower curtain.
the shower curtain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched the shower curtain.
Okay.
And
Look what's God.
The shower curtain. I mean, because you
Understand?
take showers all the time, and then like the shower, the portion that stay in the shower, like when you take baths and showers and all that type of shit. You know you get that gunk on the bottom and all that shit. Yeah, of course you wash them.
Oh,
But I mean, the outside curtain, you really don't have to watch it that much because ain't nothing touching the outside curtain. But you know, just throw that shit in there, get together, and
oh. So we just not gonna say for no watch the outside one.
what'd you say?
For no watch the outside curtain in the bathroom. The outside piece.
The outside and the inside, yeah, both of them.
Oh.
Just throw it in the washer together. Shit, they
Mm.
been together, they hang together, so throw that shit together and let it wash out, and don't dry the plastic part, but dry the outside part. You know what I'm saying? The plastic part, just hang that back up and let it air dry.
So I
And
see him
then,
curtain. I see him curtain and go back up.
what you mean?
You know I'm not under curtain.
Fuck no! What I need two shower curtains for? My
Me,
bathroom is a certain color. What the fuck is still
me
staying?
have big push up curtain. What you talking about?
Fuck, ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that.
Me keep on that. Let me stop saying because it's not ain't nobody. It's just we are do that. You
Right,
understand?
right.
And
My
that's the
fucking shower
problem.
curtain and my towel, and then I don't use my towels that's hanging up, and I don't use my hand towels, and I don't use my wash rags. That's just for show. Don't fucking dry your hands on my shit. There's paper towels. Don't touch the shit because it's for show. Because it matches the shower curtain and it matches the theme of the bathroom.
So
Don't
one. So let
touch
me
it.
ask you something. You have paper towel in the bathroom.
Yes, because that's what you dry your hands on.
Oh, no, good.
You can't dry your hands on my hand towels because that's for show. What would you do
Mm.
that? And the washcloth is on top of the hand towels because that's for show. I have two sets of handrails. One has my long towels, and then it has washcloths on top of that because they're decorative. And then the other one has my hand towels that has washcloths on top of that because they're decorative. And you don't fucking touch them. Just look at them and then wash and dry your hands with a paper towel.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's about different shower curtain every week.
Yeah, fucking, I'm doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
If my mother see the same shower curtain for
Mm-mm.
2 weeks in a row, just try no say, me not gonna stop here and mouth here.
Mm-mm. Not doing
Cause
all that.
my
Mm,
mother blood pressure go sky high if we use the same shit. If she see about the same curtain the following week, you have to face that shower curtain that will come down this week can go back up to about 4 weeks. This can go back
mm-mm.
up until about 4 weeks.
No,
Because
no.
if she see it next week, she start saying, "Oh, the same shower curtain." No, can be so different.
Mm-mm.
That have to be a different shower curtain.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, so
I had to, the shower curtain change if I'm changing the theme of the fucking bathroom. If I'm not changing the theme of the bathroom, shower curtain is going to be there.
yeah, because everything come down a week time in the bathroom, like all the towels and everything come out and wash.
Yeah, we're not changing.
And then a
We're not
new
changing the
everything
theme, but
going
that
inside
doesn't
the
mean we're changing the
all
theme of the
right.
bathroom,
You,
though.
you see when we take out everything out of the bathroom for wash, when you go put up something now, you just match up everything when you go put up now. So if you go blue this week, it's blue, and then you have the towels then to go and everything to go with that curtain.
Mm-mm.
You can't the towel them have to wash because we don't believe the person say them don't dry them and it. We don't believe you say you not touch it with your hand when you're in there. We don't believe you. So we're gonna wash them. Because
I,
we
I
not
don't
trust
have
the
a
person
problem.
we not
I
trust
don't
the
have
person when they
problems
lock
because
the
I don't have
bathroom door.
company. I don't have company to not believe anybody. So
No,
shit.
I'm not company. I'm Olivia.
But as far as touching, you
Even
don't believe.
Kimar.
I don't believe. Yeah. There's no point
He might
touching it.
touch them. He might touch them. I
Yeah,
already say him not touch them. I lie, I tell him I touch them. So I pop down everything. I mean, me know them I touch them. I mean, know
mm,
my father I touch
yeah,
them too. The two of them I touch them.
yeah. So you
Me
have
know.
people in the house that'll touch them. I don't have people like that. I don't have nobody in here touching shit. Don't touch it. Ain't nobody to say don't touch it. You know. But it, I mean, cause my bathroom, like the sink counter, it looks like it's black and white, and it looks like it's like splashes of paint or whatever. It's real pretty. So my
Pop.
bathroom towels and shit is black and silver.
Mm,
And I don't never plan on
strange.
changing from that. Like, you don't never, like, you know, my mat that goes on the floor in front of the shower is black.
So them they no wash.
Mhm.
The one them the black and silver no wash.
It don't get washed.
Yeah.
No, it get washed, but it don't have to be washed often because nobody's fucking with it. If I feel like I want to take, if I take my shower curtain and the the plastic part down, I can throw it all together. Not my washcloths. My washcloths are like decorative. They have like these it's not beads, but it's like it's decorative, like shit that's sewn on it,
Mm-hmm.
like a little silver design or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So those don't get washed. Those come off though. My hand towels, my regular towels get washed. But it's just decorative. Like, well, I can't say they don't get washed because they have, and I then lost a couple. That's why I stopped washing the motherfuckers because I tried to wash it and lost a couple of little decorative shit. I'm like, let
But I'm
me just leave this
decorative
motherfucker.
enough to put them in the machine, them you wash with your hand.
I don't do hand washing too well, so I didn't even think about that.
You get one pan and you just full it up and you just put them in there and make them soak for
Not,
one
I
ten
don't have to
minutes.
wash clothes. Listen, when I had my first apartment and my mother gave me a washer and dryer, and I think the washer didn't work, but she gave me a scrub board, right? So I used to wash my clothes, fill my tub up, and like literally scrub my clothes and wring them out and hang them on a furnace. So I know how to wash by hand, but that was a lot. Like I went all the way back into time with that shit. But my fucking furnace
Mm-hmm.
used to, the project furnace, when I tell you that motherfucker used to be so hot, by the time I finished washing, like I could let it load dry. Well, let it load, wash a load, and put stuff on my furnace and stuff, and wait a good like less than an hour. That shit would be dry. That's how good and hot them furnaces was.
No, I mean them used to have a new year.
Yeah, them furnaces was everything. They had took them motherfuckers out because people was like, I think there was a child that was in the window and fell in between the furnace and the window and got burned. They ended up taking them motherfuckers out.
Yeah, they never used to have another one year furnace. Mm-hmm.
Worry about being cold in that motherfucker.
Wow, you teach me something tonight, Trees. You never know they must something. Yeah. Think
Mm-hmm.
everybody that watch them curtain
No, no.
know what God.
Well, maybe it's just us. It might just be us. I don't know. Might just be us. Not sure. But I'm not doing all that. I'm definitely not doing all that. Washing curtains and shit. I mean, older people. You know what? To be fair, older, like maybe my grandmother or back in the day, that type of thing. But I've never seen my mother do it, and I've never done it.
Wouldn't lift up no curtain. Be a problem that.
It's like when it's up there, it's up there. Can't nobody see
Yep,
that.
what,
So that's the good part
first
about
of all, what was that? That shit have to change at Jamaica, Lord God. You can't even begin to tell you how bad that explorer would have go. If my mother come back from market, our town, and the curtain them not come down yet. Jesus God, me and my sister dead. We dead. We pronounce dead.
Mm-mm.
We pronounce dead because we can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't. When my mother got a market, she done left out the instructions of everything that's to be done. They went and we crazy.
Mm-mm.
What? Yeah, and we used to have some I wanna call it crochet, right? So we have the crochet them
Shame.
on the like the the center table and like the break front or what not or whatever, and we have crochet on it with the figurine them on the crochet them, right? We also have to we have to take down the where the figurine them off of the whatnot, and all the figurine them off of everything. And then we take the crochet them because then they have to go wash too. And then you have to dust off the wall of the furniture them. You have to dust off the whatnot them and everything. And then put on new crochet and put back the and dust off the figurine them and then put them on back. And them something we have to do every Saturday. Every single Saturday. There is no Saturday wait no do. You have to do.
I remember, I think my
And
aunt
then every
had
time
like
your
the,
mother
the
come in, your
crochet,
mouth
but
start.
you know, I think my aunt had like the crochet, but you know, the kitchen, it was like placemats. So it wasn't
Mm.
crochet where you wipe them off every time you ate or whatever, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we have that. We have to do that too.
But the crochet, it was, you know, you wash that shit if it start looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no every fucking week.
What?
You might see a
Like,
stain on that case, so it's time to be washed. But that,
appear
mm-mm.
dust. Appear dust. Them I tell you, how you can
Probably
see like
what they were seeing when it had to be washed. It might have been a dust adding up.
first of all, my mother has see the dust every Saturday morning.
Right? Right.
Listen, here, just know that there's a lot of dust. Just know say listen, as early as the sun is up, my mother's mouth is loud in the house. We all awake from it. Because she done attack Lord already, all the place so dirty. All the thing full of dust. Look on them crust there. Look, nothing. Me not see nothing. Me not see nothing. In the crust there. Alright. Everything what my mother see, me not see it.
Right.
Me not see it. Me I look for everything what she has to share. But me never see. Me never see this dust. She have a high for the dust. She have a eye for the dust. Me can't tell you that. Oh, look at the hectares and she have for them crochet. And them yeah, that every Saturday they full of lot of dust. Oh,
Mm-mm.
the dust blowing from outside. Listen, the dust blowing from outside. When the breeze blow, the dust blowing and go for the figurine them and the crochet and the curtain. So every Saturday you have to get out this only for dust they were blowing. Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yep. And if a light curtain, light colored curtain, you're in a trouble because now you're gonna have to cake soap up that. That have to cake soap and put in a pan for soak. Cause it have to come out. When it come out, it have to just look good, you know? You man have to cake
Mm-mm.
soap up.
Mm-mm.
You still over some big pan. That may I tell you. Mm, and with a cake soap up that
Yeah.
pal.
That. Mm-mm.
Greetings, pal. How are you?
Great. Hi, Pepper Seed. Hi, Trees. Thank you for this.
Paul.
Thank
What
you for
up,
the
pal?
reasoning. But I had to call in because I can't. I can't let you. I can't let you push this narrative, Pepper Seed.
Oh,
I can't let you push this narrative like Jamaican households just wash and clean and scrub. We take the windows out of the wall and wash them every
that's
other
true.
day, and all of this, and like we just dirty and foreign. So just answer me this, Pepper C. I'm give you a counter reaction, and then I'm gonna spill your secrets. So first thing, so you keep talking about this Saturday morning. Saturday morning. There could be no Saturday morning in Jamaica without take the whole house apart and Windex the light bulbs and all of this. So Pepper Seed, how come when we come on YouTube on Saturday morning, we see 500 Jamaicans in a YouTube chat room about who won between Valiant and T? What? Who is cleaning their? Who is cleaning their?
A
Who
woman,
is
yes,
cleaning their curtains?
over platform, man or woman.
Both, both.
Me not see none of the woman them still, so that's why me ask you because me know the man them, me see them. But the woman them are usually the one where I feel do that. What me I talk about.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
me don't know which woman you are talking about. You are see Saturday morning pan there. Me don't know them, but me see the man them. And
Mm-hmm.
I also see them while me I do it. While me I clean my house, me I see them. Can me put the phone on and I watch them and I do my work.
Well, we do deep cleaning and chores here as well, but just need to point out, Pepper C, because I have a good memory as well, that you was here just several months ago telling a story about you, forgive me, and a man, you and a man, and that man tried to wash your curtains and put the wrong setting on the machine and shrivel up your curtains. So it's something about you with the curtain washing, Pepper C. Always with the curtain washing, curtain washing.
Come here. Me
Am I
watch the
lying?
curtain. Me watch the curtain every Saturday morning from me about 8. And me a 40. 32 years now me I watch curtain.
So,
So
so
me don't really know what it, me don't know what I 32. Me don't know. Like me born I watch the curtain. Me born I watch the curtain them.
you was born washing the curtain.
From a born, me and my sister I watch curtain from me born. That me I
Oh
tell you.
yeah.
Me I tell you. I just saw it go to Jamaica. You have to stop there.
From birth.
Stop there, you
From,
have to watch the curtain them. Watch the curtain
so
them.
like so like when they say when a pregnant woman when her water break, you saying you born and take that same water from your birth, start wash curtains.
Me I tell you.
You're not
Mhm.
normal, man.
Listen,
You're not normal.
if you talk to 20 more me, when born and raised in Jamaica, tonight I same thing them do every Saturday in Jamaica. But
Oh man. Oh man.
me can tell you everything what we do for Saturday. Cause same thing the whole of we that every yard. Every yard when you look on the line, you see the curtain there. Every yard. Every single yard.
See
Even
now I
right
hear
now.
the pride in your I hear the pride in your voice. Ever clean, ever crisp.
Yeah, but me never want
It's chores.
me never want do it. You must think there's something good this with the God to do. You must think you think me and my sister you say God what you think? We never happy to do it. We just happy to do it.
Yeah,
But
do it. I
there was
understand
no
that.
happy, there was no joy in it. Like we never glad to get up and wash the curtain, go a bathroom, scrub down floor, take soap up white, put it on the back in the sun. You have to sweat. What you say? You think some people they like nobody never like do them something there. Never like do
Yeah.
something and then and guess what? You know stop right there so because guess what tomorrow you gotta also have a greater and greater the whole of your finger them. Every Sunday my finger them greater. So we can put in that too. And we can tell you say my finger greater every Sunday. Whether you
What's
grate a
the
coconut or you grate a carrot for the carrot juice, just know say your finger grate half every Sunday. Just know that. Because them time they no blender no day. We don't have a blender yet. We don't reach blender stage. Yeah. So my also
and
not
you,
no finger.
and you have to grate every last piece of it so you don't waste the food.
Me never have to do that and we never broke. So me
Hmm.
used to yam the last piece.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when we reach down to small, sometimes me never reach small, but I mean yam it up. Me yam it up and then but me hear my mother ball out. Stop yam at the one of the coconut. For the rice and peas.
You get a demerit.
You understand
Jesus.
me? But I never happy times that fair do all of these work. Yeah, but I just let it go. That we a girl. And when you're a girl, your mother grow you soft at Jamaica. You have to learn.
Right.
First of all, she'll tell you, say you have to learn to do things. And that she say, as she make you do the things them. So as you wash and you greater and you press, you got iron too. Sundays the ironing day. That's the day when everything I got press now. All right. She tell you while you do the things and why you have to do it. Man, I go beat you if you don't know how to wash and cook and clean. And then something them attack. I tell we. Like we're gonna get beer lick if we don't know if we keep yard.
Mm.
Yeah. So you just
Like the
have to you
military.
have to learn to do the things them. You can't watch this. Just know say you
Like
can't watch this. Your parents are gonna keep on attack and type of sit and tell you why you can't watch this.
so, it's like you're in the military.
Alright. I don't know, but we kinda glad for it still because now me and a buffan and we can do everything.
You're not a Bafan.
Buffan Buffan is like I don't even know what if say Buffan is over here. Which word would I use to describe Buffan? What would I use? What word would I use over here so for Buffan?
uh,
Like you don't know if you do nothing. Buffan is basically
uh,
say you don't know if you
like
do nothing.
how Trinidadians say dotish. You're just
So
useless.
so over here you just say useless.
Yeah.
Would I say Buffan? Mm-mm. I wonder why we say Buffan. I wonder if I want a real word. I want a real word.
Um, yeah, I just Googled it. The English translation is it says clumsy.
Mm-mm. So I want a real word.
Term to term used to refer to an awkward or clumsy person.
Never even know say I want a real word. Well, so how it spell?
No, no, this is a patois dictionary
Oh.
online. Yeah. No,
How
it's
them
not.
spell it? How them
It's
spell it?
Bafan.
Buffon. Yo. Uh, well, a regular year appearance that they say, "Yagwa like ya Buffon." Well, sir.
Yeah, it says here it uses it in a sentence. It says someone who is very awkward or clumsy. Example, me would make you hold the baby, but you're a buffon.
That means say you're gonna drop the baby. Mm-mm. Oh, have mercy, man. Now the boy them now them get it little bit better than we. Well, not really, but them have to do like the yard things then. So you know, and we don't do the raking up and the chopping bush and the weed out yard and whatever to do, whatever whitewash wall and you know what I say? No,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't do the yard things. Them know the boy them out there, and the
Yeah,
boy them out there.
put a
Yeah.
new roof on the house, put new put new concrete for the stairs or
Me,
stuff like that.
me no know, me no know about them one day, but we never grow
Yeah.
so. We're growing at the house where it already make us sturdy and everything good. We don't
Right,
no
right.
nothing like that never go on. But the boy them outside. Them doing the yard things. Them a wash one father car. Him go work and carry go school tomorrow night. Them a do them something that them a do yard things. Yeah. Something outside of the house. As a matter of fact, if you're a boy, you get run out on Saturday. On Saturday, you have to come out because the floor, I go also either polish, you put polisher, with them time they have polisher, one sit will plug in and it have two brush underneath the bottom and it make one loud noise. We have to polish the floor and it have to shine. It have to shine. You understand? Where you can see all the reflection in it, the way it shine. So through the floor, I go clean now and them something that the boy them have to come out. You have to come out of the house because this wiping on the floor and all them stuff that you can't in and out them time there. No, you
Needs
have to
2 hours. It needs 2 hours to dry.
mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
can't come in. You can't step in. And you can't in the house. You have to just outside of the yard something to do it outside. You understand me? And the girl let me know your things already. Cleaning and washing. Mm-hmm. Me it's Saturday.
Pepper seed, I feel like you know how to work. You know how to do a task thoroughly, or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be.
Me
Like I
think
hear you say sometime I'm gonna go pack up my boxes. I say, yeah, she know how to cut the box to the
you,
exact right
you
size and
better
tape it
believe. Oh, you
and
know.
all that.
That's it. The other day, me make one and show trees.
Mhm.
Oh, my box bossy. My box is
Mhm.
very bossy and neat, you know. Me have all the
Mhm.
tools to cut down the box, you know, to bring it
Mhm.
down to a different size, you know.
You make the slits in the four
Mm,
sides to the
yes,
exact, and then
yep.
you make a little
Mm-hmm.
perforation. You don't cut with the knife all the way. You just
Mm-mm.
perforate so it made the
Mm-hmm.
fold in a new place. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're good,
Me
if
good.
it,
Me good.
yeah.
Me cut the box in half and it look like I saw it make.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Facts. And me save what for money for shipping when me do it.
Mhm.
Me save that way I talk about. Me save hundreds of dollars a month for shipping with that way I talk about.
Right, right,
Because
right.
the box, the original size, would have cost me, oh, it's gonna be a pound, so now I have to pay for the pound label. Versus if I cut it down, it's now 9 ounces.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Also,
so now we can buy the 12 ounce label. So I save right this one $3. So right
yeah,
there, so
also
now
the goods are more likely to damage when they shake around in the box that's too
yes,
big for them.
nothing can
Sorry to
shape
cut
in
you
my
there.
nothing can shake in my box, pal. No, no, no. Always my box big, nothing can shake. I must have bubble wrap and sit on me use. Me, me never get me not have none of them something. I have 100% positive feedback on my store.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
100. I'm an eBay top rated seller. I have the badge. I have
You
a badge.
you the type to even make those little hospital corners with the tape on the sides and the bottom side, so even no water can't ever get in it if the postman drop it out in the rain, right?
Me cover, me just know to me use a lot of tape. I me use a lot. My label have to covered completely
That's it.
because me no want
That's
nothing
it.
to wet. If it wet, me no want nothing. No
That's it.
can't read no address and that kind of shit. No. And then
That's it.
inside of the box, everybody gets a free. We get candy inside of the box and stickers to go with your toys. Then when you buy for your kids, say, oh, so I get some little Sonic sticker, some little Super Mario, or some little whatever is whatever is
Yeah.
in style at the time.
Yeah.
I have the stickers to go. So when you open your box, you feel good. You get a lollipop, you get some candy cane, you get whatever. Yeah, come on. When you open it, you just love me. Come here, beer things, so you just want to come back again and buy more things again.
That's nice.
Yep.
That's nice. Yeah.
Mm.
You keep a sharp blade on your knife, I bet. I bet you got a utility
Very,
knife.
very
Keep
sharp.
it sharp.
Very
Replace
sharp.
and flip and replace. I know your style, Pepper Seed. I know your style. No one just
I wonder, I wonder if you know the house with me when we are deal with my other day. Because you sound like you know a lot of things we are going. I want, oh,
Well, you think you're the only person ever ever do boxing?
yeah,
Yes.
but me I say down to everything what me I do in terms of the cutting down and all of that.
Yeah.
Come like y'all used to tell her something, because I don't know what I go right or so.
Since I'm a teenager, I love work. Yeah. Any kind of work, warehouse, construction, everything.
Oh shit, we lose trees asleep.
Yeah. That's how boring this box talk is, but
Oh no,
to us
God,
it's fascinating.
poor
To us it's
trees. Trees
fascinating.
gone left free. I'll Banvik reach. Banvik, at two and a half hour we there. You barely make it. Mm-mm. Pal, you know, since
Yes.
at 3 o'clock we come on the live. At 3 o'clock,
It is too.
at 3 o'clock we start the live,
Oh,
Why we start the live 3 o'clock in the morning?
I guess you got the inspiration.
Not
and
really.
did the fans a favor.
Say not really. We decided to come at that time because we did things that we alone not go there here. We do it on
Oh,
purpose.
oh, I'm
But
sorry.
no, oh, you sorry. Me know, so we could have pulled it off still.
Yeah, yeah.
Me, me know, so we did actually talk about it and Chris said she thinks a man vex are gonna come. We never even say Paul, me say man vex. I said 3 o'clock. Paul in bed asleep already.
I'm
Him,
pulling a shift. I'm pulling
him,
a shift.
who me not see long time do, Paul? Well, life. Life alright?
Hope so.
I wonder if he dead.
No, gosh, no.
Yeah? A long time we not see life.
Yeah,
So something must do him. Say me that must pass through. Mm. I know that them man they have nobody have contact here. I'm afraid to give your phone number, I'm afraid to give everything.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me, me too.
Yeah?
Me too. Hey, you see all these people on the YouTube? Oh, I called him and he texted them and I linked them on the Instagram. So I sent them an email and he told her that she told him. And
Mm-hmm.
I have no footprint behind the scenes. I have no footprint behind the scenes. So nobody can say I'm up in a behind people back. I I I have no I have no contact. That's right. That's right. I'm screechy. I'm militant. I'm screechy. Yeah.
So so you're just like life then because life never want to give me him phone number like life think me I go call him phone. This is that was what's so funny to me. I was like, okay, you don't want to give me your number because you think I'm going to be calling you and
Mhm.
disturbing you. Excuse me, you're never gonna see the phone ring and it's me. Just know so any talk we talk, it would have be you. Because
Uh,
me never call people when me like.
I,
Me don't
I,
even me don't even call people when me like.
I hear you. I hear you. But if he doesn't give the number, it definitely won't happen. Like
Listen,
100%.
the
But it can
only
happen.
yeah, but the only thing me the want the number for give him the bird. That there was no way
Yeah.
for me give me. So me say, look, if you don't want to do the number way, you can do what can do Instagram. Let me send it in your DM or any other way we have where we can send it. The man,
Yeah.
the man say, no sir, no.
He turned paro. He
I mean,
turned
I
paro.
say, I mean, I say, me feel so strange. I mean, I say, I first somebody ever afraid to give me them number. Because I really know how me stay in a real life outside of this. You can't afraid to give me because your phone not gonna ring.
But listen, the way a man's mind works is nothing personal to you. The way a man's mind work is in your mind, you're saying, all right, I'm gonna be there with my girl. It's gonna be our anniversary. I'm gonna leave the room to go to the bathroom. And that one time I'm gonna leave the phone on the table by mistake. And that one time is gonna ring and my girl gonna answer it. And then there's gonna be another girl's voice on the phone, and I'll be dead in the show. So that way,
Me agree with that. But when the girl named Pepper Seed, that would have never happened. Cause you not lucky stuff. Forget me if you call.
yeah,
Unless me and you must see that things like something because there's no way me I call. Eh?
I hear you.
How
I
much
hear
people
you.
are, you know how much people are waiting for me to return one call? Months. There are people right now per months unread in a WhatsApp. Them are wait for months for me say something. Them think me dead. That's how much me
Yeah, yeah. Low key.
I can't me you think I go call when you got at the bathroom. I have it somebody else I call. Me know say me I call. Me guarantee say it's not me. It's one different girl upon the phone. I can't me. How you manage to get me if I call you? And will you tell me to forget me if I call you? We could have possibly tell me say Paul would have make me call you. What is it? Because I don't understand.
I don't know Pepper Seed, but truthfully, even if I go to the bathroom, If we are there in our birthday suit, yeah, I'm taking the damn phone with me. I tuck it on the I will tuck it under my arm. Cause that'll be one time there'd be some confusion,
So
you
so
know?
wait there. So what on there? No, sir.
Yeah,
Even
yes.
if the phone ring and I want woman, so what the problem?
Well, I wouldn't know because that don't happen to me. I don't
Oh,
keep
get it.
women friend. I don't keep women friend.
Mm-mm.
And because yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I do it in
So
my
you don't
world.
have no woman friend at all?
Mm-mm.
No, sir, be a strange people me know.
Mm.
One now wash curtain and the next one not.
No, I mean I have friends who are women, like a friend of a friend, or at a job, or a neighbor I see, or a store where I go to, or somebody online at a support meeting or something, like for a purpose, or just to call up, hey, or how you doing? Nah, I don't keep any more platonic girlfriends like that. I don't
Why?
keep any more platonic girlfriends like that because I had some, and my girlfriend said, yo, this girl likes you.
Mm-mm.
This girl likes you. Mhm.
So
Yeah, and she had a male friend. I look at that guy. I said, "Who is you kidding, man? Who are you kidding? Get away from my girl, man."
oh no weird. That's strange. Bad.
Hey,
What?
one time I came out the subway and I saw a female friend of my girlfriend. She says, "Oh, Paul, hi," and she says, "Oh, I want to throw a surprise party for your girlfriend on her birthday. Oh, give me your number. We could plan the party." Now, what am I supposed to say?
Okay. Let's plan the party.
No, I'm not talking to your female friend. You're never going to find her on my phone. You're never going to hear about no conversation we had behind your back. And I just don't step messy like
Yeah, but you're not gonna have no conversation to prove to the girl, my girl, because none of the conversation then between me and you now gonna be inappropriate from my end, which means that any screenshot you have or voice recording or what screen recording or whatever you gonna cook up, me my end now gonna have nothing for sure. Because me
that.
know when me a call you, we talk about planning the party. And that me a call about. So anything you
Mhm.
record and this you go hear from the recording is me asking you, where you say we are doing about the planning of this party? Cause that me a
Mhm.
call about. So you're not gonna have me on the recording and hear me and say, oh me like you. So you're not gonna
I
have nothing to
understand.
use.
I understand. I understand.
Like as long as you keep it, if you keep it that way, then no matter where she are going with. Fear
Of
and
course.
can sound shaky, but yours not fi sound shaky with fear. Me a call you about the party. Where you say, oh you say party go where we are plan. And if me ask you that, I be still say the one different vibration me gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, like for
Mm.
example, pepper seed. But like for example, right? Like my girlfriend don't come on the YouTubes and stuff, right? But you're not gonna find any female on YouTube who can say Paul Roberts told him something like, "Oh, you look beautiful today," or "Hi, gorgeous," or anything like, and nothing like that. No, yeah, nothing like that ever. Because I never put my girl in a position to feel embarrassed in public, even if that means I have to be a weirdo and I don't take no females' phone information. You get me?
Mm.
Yeah.
I want different kind of love you never go on here so like the real fairy tale, like the actual one, like the one that we read in a book. I wonder how we gonna find this kind of man, yeah.
Yeah.
Eh? Where we
When
gonna
you
find
learn,
it?
when you learn by mistakes, Pepper Seed. You know, you know. I already told you I'm tall with a cute face. The girls used to flirt with me, and I didn't realize it. And then my girlfriend is like, "What? is this? Like, what the fuck is this? One time the girl saw us walking down the street from a coffee. She chased us down the street. Where you guys been? Other friend, oh, she likes your boyfriend. Blah, 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 blah. You know? So stop the problems before they start. Yeah. So stop the problems before they start.
But that take one different kind of love you have to have. But there's somebody so much so that you're willing to don't talk to no other woman friend. Eh?
Um, yeah, I
It's
guess if you put it that way.
so me and you can't talk outside of yourself.
Nah.
So me, I want to know if you can give me your number.
You know what, Pepper? See, I would, but I'm getting.
We feel like sometime would I like to talk to you, you know, outside of
Yeah,
outside of the live. Yeah.
yeah. My phone just broke. I get a new one next week, so I'll tell you another time. My phone just broke. So when I get a new number, I'll,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How's that sound?
Me
How's
go
that
wait.
sound?
Me go wait for it.
Yeah,
Wait for
yeah.
it.
Hey, Pepper Seed. So my
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend, she had this neighbor, right? And he got a girl. He was from Sweden. And one time I found a photograph of him. They was all friends before I know them. Found a photograph of him, and he's standing next to my girl, and he's pointing his two fingers at the camera, with his thumbs up, like you point your fingers, like a pistol, but you just like point your fingers at the camera like a pose, right? I know this guy likes it. I went by my friend's headquarters, which is a Jamaican restaurant, and they start putting the overproof in me. They're saying, Paul, you gonna let him get away with that? I said, gee, I don't know. They said, you can't let him do that. They got me so wound up, Pepper C. I'm gonna knock on this man's door at 12:30 at night. Hey, what? Yeah, I seen you in the picture with your fingers out. To me, that means guns. Is you threatening me? Like, what? I said, is you
You
threatening me
never
or
really.
something?
You never do that. You
I
never
did.
do.
His name was Nicholas. His name was
Why
Nicholas.
you do that?
His name was Nicholas because you see, they try to act friend, but I know that you're looking for my girl, and if me and my girl have a fight, and then she gonna go try and cry on your shoulders, that's when you're gonna swoop in and play all
Oh,
this friendship.
what you
Uh-huh.
talking about? Suppose that it's just friends.
Well, you could
You
be a
look.
friend from over there on that side. You could be a friend over there.
You look on that picture there like that you come up with.
Not if I mean I already know just by his eyes and his energy that he trying to be close friends with her. He already has his girlfriend. I stay away from his girlfriend. I stay the hell away from her. I don't be trying to be best friends with her. I do that with my own girlfriend. So yeah, I got up in his face a little bit because my friends got me all pumped up. Like, yo, Paul, you can't let him, you can't let him get away with that.
This is not. You know, so this is normal, right? So what on you know? So she do the same thing too?
Yeah, I
Like
had
yeah,
this one.
like she
Mhm.
can't have no man friend either.
Well, she's the type of person like once she puts a male in like a zone, like use a friendship zone, I'm not interested in you. Like I mean, the thing is, I could suss them out, Pepper Seed. I could tell who is just her friend versus who has a little crush on her, who has a little secret crush on her. You know. So you tell me, Pepper Seed, if you was with a guy, right, live together, everything, and then you see a girl come around and the guy doesn't know it, but you as a woman, you can feel it. You can feel it. Oh, thank you. Oh, can you help me lift this? It's so heavy. Oh, you're so strong. And all these little things that you picking up. Like, is you trying to fucking chat up with my man or what? Like, you gonna put
Never,
an end to that?
never experienced nothing like that.
Yeah.
No, sir. The first of all, I don't know woman we talk so.
Mm.
I don't know nobody with can be first of all, I never where she come from? Who is this somebody? Like how she get to reach the way free in them kind of help me with this heavy. Who she is?
Well, at
Who is
that
the girl?
time, well, at that time, we was all young people. We all living in the same building complex.
Mm-hmm.
This was in Brooklyn at the time, so all the young people, they know each other. Maybe they smoke weed or they go to the same party and the corner club and bar and shit like that. When you're young, you're more social. mm. You're young, you're more social. I put an end to that. I say that guy likes you. That guy likes you. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I always let me tell you how I stay farm. I don't really care them tendencies still. You're going.
Yeah.
For me, this is the situation. It's very simple. If you give me bun, me I go give you back bun. And I just let some left it. So me now have nothing else to say after that. Me now watch nobody in the business who I say what. Me now go care about none of it. Just know say anything what you do, just make sure say you do it and you do it very good. Because anytime me find out that me get money, I get one. I just they say it there. I fuck me I deal with. So me just left it there so. So you depend on your
Mhm.
one after that, you just start your show, make sure you have a lot of skills. Make sure you
Mhm.
have a lot of skills in whatever you do. So I'm not really worried about them something they steal. Like when they keep
All right.
what talk or what them I do.
So it has to reach the level of bond before you retaliate.
Yeah.
You don't believe in. All right. Put this example. You live in one apartment. Right? Your man comes home from work every day. Right? You got one downstairs neighbor who is a single woman. Right? So now your downstairs neighbor tell you, oh, I was trying to lift up the new kitchen counter and put in the new kitchen cabinet, and I couldn't do it. It was too heavy. And your boyfriend came and he helped me and he put it all together and he cut it
Which
and
part
made it
him
perfect.
came? Which part him came at the inside of the house in there?
Yeah. She needed some
Listen,
help in her apartment.
n-
She needed some
n-
help in her apartment and she
nothing
called
like
your
that.
man in.
Hello, nothing like that could happen to no man with me with.
Exactly.
Because the
Exactly.
man with me with would have just already know same now go inside and house with no woman.
Exactly.
Because
Or
inside
take
a
your phone number.
different ball game this year talk about inside the house.
That's
Inside the house, you're mad. Inside the house
that's
a
right.
different. First of all, it not go happen because him already gonna know who him have, and him already know say something wrong with me, and him just know everything about me. So him don't know say okay I'm mad people. So it just could it wouldn't happen. Like it not
Right.
happen. I feel like she would have asked him for help her, and him would have go say him can't help her.
Right.
But never think
Right.
him a go in there because him no want me here say him go in at the house. Because if me here say you go in at the house for me, look here, me no want hear not that bun. A bun me get.
Mm-hmm.
But me get, we are gonna get one bun now, so me sorry for you. All if I not bun me get it in the show, you get a just in case bun right now because me not sure how me how I go on. Me no 100% for this kitchen lift in here.
Mm-hmm.
Me never see you lift up in the kitchen or why you lift up in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right,
Yeah.
yeah, catch one bun feet. I'm gonna catch one bun feet. It
Okay,
not safe. It not safe. It not safe. That not safe
I
for you
get
to talk about.
I give you a true story, and you tell me if this is over the top jealousy or if this is normal respect. Me and she went on a vacation, right? And there's a lot of single girls. Matter of fact, this is the same one I tell you when we go to Turks, where they got like Club Med. All these girls is out there looking for a good time, and we get our free tickets, right, as a couple. And the problem is, she knows I'm very friendly and helpful. Like if I see other people, I'll say, "Oh, here, let me move that so you can sit." "Oh no, I'll get that for you." That's how I am. "Oh, I saved you the. Oh, no, no, you can go first. Go ahead." I should hate when I do that. So there we are, and this single girl is like she looking at my girlfriend, and you see, my girlfriend is thick and curvy, and especially with white women, they stay skinny and they cut their eyes on the women based on if they're full figured, right? If is their size, these little skinny white women, Sex in the
Mm-hmm.
City type of, right?
Right?
So this girl is there, and she got this big suitcase with every stupid thing she on, and she trying to lift it up on the bus. I can't. She's trying to get it over the curb, and she looks at me and looks at the curb and looks at me, because she sees I'm the type of person to say, "Oh, let me get that for you, ma'am." I can, she look at me. She look at the heavy case. She look at me. I'm standing over there with my girlfriend. My girlfriend said, "Don't you move. Let her struggle with her bags. Get your own boyfriend to carry your heavy bags." But because I got my bag over one shoulder, my girlfriend's bag over the other shoulder, she said, "Do not help that girl. Do not help her. Let her carry her own because she sees I'm about to. Oh, let me help you." So what do you think of that example? That's over the top, or you
That
would do the
over
same thing?
that over the top for me.
Hmm.
Me have a problem for your helper. Me always helper too.
Hmm.
Me want we make it to our helper.
You know what? If it was a certain type of person who would help her, what I'm telling you is I'm gonna be racial about it. But some of these white girls, he's real sneaky bitch. He's a real sneaky bitch. Will come up with a oh hi, oh gosh.
Yeah, but me
See,
trust you.
you know?
Me trust
Yeah.
you the man when me have. Me not have no
Mhm.
problem for your helper lift up the bag. Me not get it.
Well, she didn't like the way the girl was looking.
So oh she look.
She was looking at me like
Okay.
I'm
So what
I'm
about if
fucking
you're
cute,
cute?
Pepper Seed.
Okay, okay, so what you want her to do? If you're cute then. So that's why you feel bad with the bag because she not a tight but for look. Hey, you're going like say woman you're going like woman blind.
Yeah.
So what you want her to do? She blind on top of it?
She says, "You're with me. Carry
If
our bags."
if you would you look good. Like me I know if you tell you. And then she alright, so me ask you something. She did have one man there with her?
No, that's what I'm saying. She was single. That's why my
Okay,
girl was like, this girl
okay,
trying to make eyes at you, like she's oh poor little helpless me. Oh gosh, this is too heavy for me. And because she sees in my face, I'm the type
listen,
of
listen,
I'm like a simpleton who just help people and don't realize that these girls got these
listen.
sneaky ways.
When we tell you say
Got
you and
sneaky
that woman
ways.
there is a match made in heaven, and
Goddamn straight.
una gonna be together for the rest of their life until the end of days. Because guess what? I don't think there's anybody else for either of you. Because this is not normal.
So with two consolation prizes,
I
with two
need you to
consolation
help
prizes.
her with the bag. We need you to help her lift up the bag, sir. And you have the strength, can you lift up the bag?
If it was a
We are
little old
talking
lady,
about.
I'd do it. If it's a little old lady, I'd do it.
You're going like
Or
say, so two shall look for your cute face and you want to help her with bag. What you think is it?
she, all right, check this out, Pepper. See, because you're a very down to earth, straightforward person. You see, the same way you can talk patois. See, my girl is bilingual because she had to teach me that some American women they got a they got a special language where to us men it sounds normal, but they really having a cat fight. I'll give you an example. Two girls, they're friends. They run into each other on the street. Like, oh, the first girl, do you like my new dress? See, she being bossy. And then the other girl with a smile says, oh, it's nice. That's so good that they had it in your size. You see, now she's trying to say, oh, you got a new dress for you're fat. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so glad they had it in your size. Now here the first girl. Yes, well, my boyfriend drove me to go get it. See, now she's saying, oh, I'm fat. Well, I got a man and you don't. You know what I mean? They just throw shade at each other, and I'm standing there. I don't even understand the translation. So sometimes these girls would come with their little plots and moves, and I had to learn it. I used to fall for it 'cause I didn't understand the lingo when these girls is trying to
Yeah,
steal
but
men
it,
and shit
yeah,
like
but
that.
it
You know?
don't matter because after you help her with the bag, it done right so.
No, because
But
see, then what happens is that girl who I help with the bag, she gonna give my girlfriend a dirty look. See, I got your man to lift my bag.
so what?
You,
So
yeah, because
okay.
because sometimes they look. Oh, she's with him. Oh, she's with fuck you. Oh, she's with
I
him.
mean, I have a
You
problem with it. Me
They give
still
you
would
that
have
look.
a problem with you lift up the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
None of that still would affect me. Because guess what? After you put up the bag, I still me
Yeah,
and you.
I know.
And I me and you right through.
I know.
So I mean
I know. But we get
my
a we we get a little older. If someone broke down on the highway, we help them with the tire or call the tow truck or whatever. But no, I would never put her in that position that another girl can look at her like, oh, I got your man, you know,
On a weird,
doing
on a
helping me out.
weird, on a weird. That's
Fuck
it.
no,
Nothing else that did it part more than on a damn weird.
you're weird. You wash curtains every week. Leave us
This is
be.
everybody a jam down. Because I don't know what you talk about. Me like your oh she a look for me. She could have cut her eye. Lift up the bag yeah. And help her
Uh-huh.
with every bag. That's why
Uh-huh.
you're man, you're big old strong man, you're there you for lift up bag.
Uh-huh.
That's why God make
Uh-huh.
you strong,
Uh-huh.
right? So you lift up
Uh-huh.
this bag yeah and put up there and then me you go sit down over there so. What you mean? What you talk about? Me no business how she a look. When she done, when the bag gone up, you go like say, and you and him a go walk off together when him put up the bag. And me and him still gone left you there turn up right there.
I hear you.
Eh?
I hear you.
And I like say she said to you say, oh, I need help with this bag. Can you follow me go all the way around there so? Around this, around this, around this, around this, around this, and make a day so I wait for you to come back and you and I gone with the bag. I want different stuff. Me in my visuals for you. I lift up the bag yeah, and I put it right there so and then there you gone. So me not have a problem
Okay.
with it.
But okay, all right. There's actually one backstory because earlier that same year, she had one of these exercise bikes, right? And she sold it on like a eBay or something. And she sold it to this girl who called an apartment. And she said, well, you pay the money and we will assemble it for you. Like the girl, they cut the deal. Can you put it together? So I end up, this girl bring me up to her apartment to put the bike together. And my girl's waiting downstairs in the van. Because my girl could drive van and truck and everything. And this girl lured me up into her place and start to bend my ear. Oh, that's so nice that you helping her and put the bike and blah blah blah. And so uh, it gone too far once, and that's when I realized, oh, she give me a look like, what is you helping this girl so much? What you gonna do next, man? You gonna wash her floor? Come on.
Yeah, but the Ufa fault why you have to go help her? No, she has to the bike.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so all the assembly get to come into play. She
yeah.
advertise it with assembly.
Mm, I wasn't sure how the negotiation went. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're
So are
saying,
you are
but
you are you create the scene?
I know,
You
I know.
I mean you create the scene, so me don't know what kind of problem you want have after you create the scene. When they just sit down and wait for him for done. Because me don't know what is now. And why never just sell the bicycle as is and you dey for your own with assembly. Me don't have the money for assembly not for you.
I don't
As
remember
is,
all the
as is.
details so long ago, but it it gone a little too far. So I don't put I don't put her in that position.
We said every story where you give me sound weirder than the last.
She's a hothead.
And she cause it.
She's a hothead.
We are talking about a she make you gone up the graphics bike. We are talking about eh?
It wasn't supposed, but yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be that much work and assembly. And now she want to bring over a glass of water. You know,
Okay,
um,
because you're tired because you have to make this damn bike where you never even want to part in the first place because of the yourself bike. You just get dragged in a bike story, yeah? And now you have to just fix this damn
uh,
bike, yeah? And I'll annoyed while you fix it because it's hard to put together. You don't understand me? So she set up the whole scene. Eh?
well, wasn't quite like all that. I mean, I see what you're saying, and it was a long time ago. But the point being that this girl who bought the bike, she was the one too friendly, like, oh, I got a man helping out around the house now. Does he come with the bike type of vibes? Or like, oh, that's so I would never be able to put this together myself, because my girl was
Yeah,
double
but that
parked.
yeah, but
Would
that
come in.
too. Well
Yeah.
maybe I too. After many years I don't know what's so bad. Tell me what you
Mhm.
say was bad.
It was just the vibe. It was just the vibe.
It's all in your head, Paul. Some of this shit is not real. You think things were not real. The woman just thankful and glad for your help her fix the bike. Why she can't just thankful and glad for it?
No, I know the people who's thankful and glad. This girl would like keep looking me in the eyes and stuff. And
Yeah, 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 yeah.
no, 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 no. I know plenty of people where nothing like that happened. But
All
anyway,
right, tell me one thing what she said to you when it's inappropriate.
hi.
She just said no.
Mhm.
So hi, hi is what?
No, no, she didn't say hi. She said hi. She didn't say hi. She said hi.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So she don't say straight up. She don't say woman.
Yeah,
Oh, she do.
because so we pull up in the van, double park it. Girl stay in the van, and I go. I say, all right, I just want to screw it together, and I go up with the thing, and then you know,
So, are your sister? Me no know who. I know me gonna know who when we start walking up and down and flirt with you. Me gonna find out.
I probably kissed her on the cheek when I got out the car.
You did not
Yeah,
kiss her on the cheek.
something like that. We don't look like no brother and sister.
You know, do nothing.
We
When you
don't look
kiss one
like
cheek
no
first, you go fit
brother.
up. Yeah, I saw you frightened. You go fit up and you go by ski, you kiss her on cheek, you go fit up. That's how you're frightened. So,
Yo,
what?
I'm not frightened, but she's a
You was
madhead. Check this
frightened.
out. No, no, check this out. Check this out. One time we're driving, right?
I pay a
One time we're
story about.
driving,
I pay a
and
story about a party. Are wicked.
no, she sold the bike. I put it together, and the girl got flirtatious, and my girl did not like it how long she had me up there, putting the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
together just right.
And
That's right.
as she have you up there, you have yourself up there because you can't fix the damn bike quick. Cause you're
Well,
baffled.
so now I'm a technician. Come on, I make boxes
So how you
fit.
take so how you take so long to fix the bike? How you take some come like how you did one up there?
They have all kinds of little Allen keys
Yeah
and
man, you take extra
screws in
long
the
to cause
back
you
and
yourself
everything.
want up there too. You will want up there too.
I don't
That's why
want her
you
to
take
fall
so
off the
long.
bike. No, the girl Marga. The girl was Marga and Fakey. Did not like her. Did not like her like that.
Oh.
Did not like her. But yeah, I'll tell you a funny one. My girl was driving, and this guy, you know, when someone keep trying to pass you, and they try keep itch ahead of you in their lane, and they're trying to pass you, and then you get to the traffic light, and you both right next to each other. All that trying to pass you and get ahead of you, and then you right next to each other at the traffic light. But this guy tried to cut her off. He had a muscular dude, like a Polish guy or something in a sports car. My girl rolled down the window. She says, "Wow, looks like you're really in a rush. What happened? You late for your sex change operation?" So this dude started looking at me like me and him was going to fight. Yeah. So my girl is,
I'm like
what
a
do you call
shell
it? Chipped. She
shell
chipped.
troublemaker.
She chipped around one part. She chipped. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she
And
like
the shit's hilarious too. The shit's hilarious. That's hilarious. You said you late for your second
do
operation.
not listen under
That guy
no
looked at me.
circumstances don't ever leave that woman yeah. Because uno perfect for each other.
Oh,
Uno is like soulmate. She's like it's like this ordained by the Lord.
you're
You understand?
sweet. Thank you.
You understand me? Like this is it. This has to be it. Because I don't know who I got tolerate either one.
Oh, that's a backhanded compliment, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna quote
Right?
you on it. We're
Right?
the only ones who could. We're the only ones who could tolerate each other. Well said. Well said.
Because me can't stand none of uno when we think about uno separately. We have a problem with two things gonna go on within a story them. In a story them, I pay things that go on in a story them when they're normal. So we uno have to stay together under no circumstances uno must ever break up.
Thank
There is
you.
nobody else out there for uno. There is nobody else out there for uno. This is it. You know, so
Thank you. Thank you.
you
The,
know, me for something to
this
thank you for about.
these stories all take place over 20 years ago, when it said 19 on the calendar, not 2000.
Oh.
But still,
Oh,
we was
okay,
younger.
a long
We
oh,
was
so
younger.
them time no probably a little bit, no. I don't like when they're slow.
We was younger and learning the love game. as we went along.
So that would not
Yeah.
know, right?
Nah, nah, nah.
Like if she sell a bike, no, you can go put it together now.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of course. We just give each other a look because we know we stuck together.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, una definitely stuff. To be sure about it. Me never sure about a couple like I'm sure about you and your woman. Me I tell you. It's like
Thank
una
you.
trust me. Una just una fit for each other. Me don't know if it's a match made in me don't know if I heaven, but a match made somewhere. You understand
Yeah.
me? We don't know where
Yeah.
exactly. But just no sense
I,
of match.
I already told you it's General B's father introduced me to her. General B's father made the match. General B's father.
That's a- I tell you,
Yes.
the man have a good spirit of discernment because I know say, look, no other people out there now go ever can do with them anyone I know. So here we are. This is it. This is it. You understand me? Separately, this no. So
Yeah, yeah. He had to push us together. Uh, really? She was asking about me. She liked me. Really? Well, he was asking about me. He likes me. Really? Yeah, he likes you. Yeah, she likes you. Good.
mm,
Mm-hmm,
right.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
See there? And look there. Oh, how long now? You say
27 to be.
27 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's very impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
My
I'm gonna
God.
bring her on the live.
Me eh?
I'm gonna bring her on the live one day.
Oh, Jesus God.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm. What a piece of confusion. The Surfy orange you come fire. If you know where you're doing, bring her fire. You know?
Yeah, I know. I know.
When you come on, we say, I would that my husband, pal. Girl.
Oh shit. Pepper, see, we're
I
27
would.
years in
Me
the
say, I
game.
would that.
She'll
Me know my baby father. Me know my baby father. Me know my baby father.
she'll say thank you. Thank God. Take them off my hands.
Right?
Thank,
And then,
thank
and then,
God.
and then, and then when you come out for the live, you're dead. Oh, this is the shit you're on there talking, huh? Eh? Eh, eh.
Paul.
You know, say the first night that me would say, me can't just call you Paul. Me have to have some other way to call you. Something
Mhm,
sweet, you know? Like some
mhm.
sweet talking way. Eh. And be able to sit them would have go on with. Yeah, me I say, nobody bring her come. Cause
Bro,
it not go work out for you. Me I tell you right
bro, bro, about 4 weeks ago, listen to her. Paul is a rude boy. Paul is a
now.
rude boy. I said, shut
Yeah,
up. Leave me
right?
alone.
Eh? Well, and if you're so rude, bring her fire. If we get a test run. Like we see if she can manage the Vulture squad. See if she line with
Yeah.
Tranquil Steel.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she flop, I still take her side. I'll put it
Right?
like that.
Well, that we sure about. You know, we not have to question that.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, we say it's perfect for each other, master. Kenjai, good morning.
Enjoy.
Kenjai, good morning. But we're leaving, so we don't know where you're going to win. Because right now, 6 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock, you know? Jesus Christ, yeah, 6 o'clock. Oh my
Goodness.
God. Why would you buy at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Reason.
You see, mad
Pepper seed.
people.
Mm, mm. Pepper seed, thank you so much for letting me know how lucky I am. And thank you for the great
You
reasoning, amazing conversation. God bless you. God bless your family, your children, your parents, your business, your health, prosper, peace, and vulture. Life
everything,
pass through.
everything where you just say a while ago, right back at you.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
All right, come more. But antes, me gone, you know, because I want to sleep. Not dead for sleep. Kenji, big up yourself, Bantrix. Good old Paul. You know, trees fast asleep. Let's see Richard when I see life. Anyways, me gonna get a little sleep. So take care of yourself. It's okay. I just wanna check in. Oh, big up yourself, Kenji. We're there 3 hours now. I'm tired and dead. Well want sleep. As soon as we hang up this, me just gonna draw the comforter over me head and gone. So we'll probably come back tonight. You know, may I say so. A little bit earlier. Since we don't really have nothing much to do today. So sooner or later on. Bye, friend. I love the little laughter. Big up. Bye, friends. We're done. Tired.